Blackson in the hizzle, all the shizzle dizzle. We got an excellent show here today. What's going on, Yanga? What's going
What's
on?
going on, man? What's good? What's good, son?
Shit. So, real quick, we might have to have, because this screen share, so you got your phone ready, Yanga?
Yep.
Did you show
Let's
in the show?
let's see. Yeah, just went to black screen. No, not.
Do you
Are
know how
we
to get?
live?
Yeah, we're
Let me
live.
see.
Yeah, we're actually live right now.
Okay, it should be coming up. Da, 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 da. Okay, yeah.
Okay, so you see us right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, so this is what everybody's going to have to do. So, I'm going to do a share screen right now. Share screen, share screen, share screen. Boom. Let's see. Share screen. Might as well just say entire screen. Yeah, let's do that. And then boom. Wait. Did it? Okay, did I? Oh, I think I did something. Hold on. Let's try this again. Present, share screen, share system, audio. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Oh, God, this thing is so corny. All right. Tell me if you can hear this. You should be able to hear it now.
Enemy that's more heavily armed than you
Yeah.
and superior.
Okay, that's what it was. You got to press a little button. Boy, I swear, fucking StreamYard is full of shit. Okay, let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning, so you can see
We
the
don't
whole screen.
advocate violence, but
See the whole screen.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, we're getting started now. All right, let's play it.
our
Malcolm,
people
Now I
have
don't see the whole screen. I mean, I see the whole screen, but it's.
oh, hold on. Let me
He said,
fix that. Boom. Is that better?
yeah.
Okay, so let me play the. All right, is that good right there?
Yep.
Okay, all right. Let me play it. Okay.
we don't advocate violence, but our people have been the constant victims of brutality on the part of America's racists, and the government has found itself either unwilling or unable to do anything about it. So, out of necessity, we've reached a point now where our people must form self-defense units with which we can defend ourselves against the Southern racists like the Ku Klux Klan, the White Citizens Councils, and others.
This really amounts to guerrilla war, doesn't it?
Well, whenever you are up against a enemy that's more heavily armed than you and with superior arms, the only way to defeat him is with guerrilla warfare. And if the oppressed people in Asia and Africa and elsewhere have to resort to guerrilla warfare to protect themselves or to gain their freedom, I think that it is only a matter of intelligence to expect 22 million black people in America eventually to develop the same strategy and the same tactics.
You have been reported using the words black nationalism. Do you really mean a separate Negro state in the United States?
No, we don't mean a separate Negro state, but we do feel that in areas where our people live, our political philosophy of black nationalism with us only means that we should control the politics and the politicians in the community where we live. And economic philosophy of black nationalism only means that we should control the businesses and create employment opportunities for ourselves. And the social philosophy of black nationalism only means that we should do something to uplift the standard and the level of our own society and put it on par with others.
How many followers do you
We don't.
Do I? So is that make it clear?
I listen. It always made it clear to me when
Is
he said it.
that clear enough? And I got
I've
another.
never been confused about it. But it's genius like this. They didn't catch the shift. They don't understand when we keep telling them Malcolm was, and I hope you have the other clip when he talks about
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they ask him about it might not be the same clip. One they ask him about his belief in Islam, and then they was like, do you ever think Islam will be modern? And he says, yeah, Islam will be modern just like politics, black nationalist politics will be modern. Everything must evolve. So
Right.
what we're looking at here is Malcolm evolving classical black nationalism that had always been related to either repatriation or the separation of us on a landmass here in America. What you're looking at is just boom, a whole new philosophy. I ain't gonna say being birthed, but being reiterated, being brought back to the forefront, being explored and expounded on. And he said black nationalism is what he said it was. Go back a couple minutes. Let him run that one more time, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna run it one time because I definitely want to. I see MD's eyes are getting big. MD's eyes are big, but so is gynocracies. But MD, man, I want you to listen to this. That's why I said it's gonna hit MD hard. It's gonna hit MD like a ton of bricks, bro. That's why I said I'm gonna wait until Malcolm says it. MD, this is for you, man. This is for you. One more time. Boom, boom. Look at MD. I'm a black nationalist. All right, let's play this one more time. Let's play this one more time. Let me go to right screen. We're gonna go to the beginning. Boom. Brother Malcolm.
We don't advocate violence, but our people have been the constant victims of brutality on the part of America's racists, and the government has found itself either unwilling or unable to do anything about it. So out of necessity, we've reached a point now where our people must form self-defense units with which we can defend ourselves against the Southern racists like the Ku Klux Klan, the White Citizens Councils, and others.
This really amounts to guerrilla war, doesn't it?
Well, whenever you are up against an enemy that's more heavily armed than you and with superior arms, the only way to defeat him is with guerrilla warfare. And if the oppressed people in Asia and Africa and elsewhere have to resort to guerrilla warfare to protect themselves or to gain their freedom, I think that it is only a matter of intelligence to expect 22 million black people in America eventually to develop the same strategy and the same tactics.
You have been reported using the words black nationalism. Do you really mean a separate Negro state in the United States?
No, we don't mean a separate Negro state, but we do feel that in areas where our people live, our political philosophy of black nationalism with us only means that we should control the politics and the politician in the community where we live. And economic philosophy of black nationalism only means that we should control the businesses and create employment opportunities for ourselves. And the social philosophy of black nationalism only means that we should do something to uplift the standard and the level of our own society and put it on par with others.
How many followers do you have?
We don't.
I think that only fits. That only. All right, let me see if I can find this other clip. Let me see.
Go. What else he told me? You might as well let it play out. Introduce him out. Unless I can't remember the whole of that clip. I just thought that was a very interesting point. There you have it, brothers. I don't even know if you have to expound. Now I'll be doing the Yanga Yang. Right. If I try to espouse on that, I'll just be doing the Yanga Yang. It doesn't get any. This is what Blackson is always talking about when he says, I am a black nationalist as Malcolm X defies it. So there you have it, man. Black nationalism in its simplest form. Coming from, to me, the prophet of modern black nationalism.
Absolutely. So it doesn't get no plain of this. Not how Elijah Muhammad. He was, Elijah Muhammad. No. This is after he left the Nation of Islam. So yeah, man, it's just damn people. So you want me to play the rest? Let me play the rest. Okay.
I don't know. We feel that most black people in America who are dissatisfied are in strong sympathy with getting some action right now. And the only right now program, the only right now group in America is the Organization of Afro-American Unity.
There's been great publicity given to the fact that heavyweight champion Cassius Clay is one of your followers. Do you think he's a sincere follower?
Well, Cassius is following Elijah Muhammad, and I'm no longer a follower of Elijah Muhammad myself. I do believe that Cassius is sincere in what he has been doing. I was with him during the 9 days, I think, when he was training for the list and fight, and he seemed very sincere. Whether he has understanding to equal his sincerity is another thing.
Why did you fall out with Elijah Muhammad?
Well, some internal.
Put it on. Hit that pause for a minute.
Got you.
That's what. See what MD's status on par with others. That's what it is about. Shit, if we're gonna be in this race, we need to be in this race, and that's what we need to be fighting for, to be on par, man. Not to be subservient to, not to be ducking and running from, but on par with others, controlling our shit wherever we find ourselves in the number. All right.
Keep it going. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Disagreements and differences that I would rather not go into, but I think that they will come out in public before long.
These were personal differences?
Well, for one thing, I believe in the religion of Islam, and I went to Mecca recently to get a better understanding of it. And I think that the Black Muslim movement itself, if it doesn't adopt the Sunni practice of Islam, the Orthodox practice of Islam, that it will disintegrate and fall apart.
Would you agree that you're on the lunatic fringe of the American Negro movement?
Well, I think this, that America's whole situation is a lunatic fringe. Anytime you have a country that refers to itself as the free world and a democracy, and at the same time has 22 million of its citizens who aren't permitted citizenship, that in itself reflects lunacy, a collective lunacy on the part of Uncle Sam. And you almost have to be insane to deal with an insane man.
He didn't say Constitution. He said insane man. So hey, but you know.
Told him accountable, like he said, back to it almost goes back to the debate I had with Blue when I was talking about Frederick Douglass. I brought up Malcolm. It isn't about trying to assimilate or homogenization with the white man. It's about demanding, like he said, okay, how are you saying that you're a freedom-loving country and you're denying these freedoms to 22 million Black Americans or 22 million Black citizens?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, we demanding our shit. You switched the clip or something?
Yeah, you got the other clip. Yep.
Ah, man, you should have let that one play out. Was that?
Oh no, that was in there.
Okay, yeah. I thought he had another part in there that I was hoping he would get to.
It's probably this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna let this one play. Okay.
Formally announced his split with the Black Muslim movement centered in Chicago. Malcolm was a top lieutenant in that movement. He's starting his own political organization here in New York City. Mr. X has been quoted as saying that the white man is by nature a devil and that he must be destroyed. Mr. X, is your organization bent on the destruction of the white man?
No, I don't think that you've ever heard any Muslim say anything about destroying the white man. Although when you listen to most whites, it appears that they're ready to destroy themselves. And listening to some of the debates that take place in the United Nations, I think most of them feel that they are destroying themselves. No one will have to destroy the white man. He will destroy himself.
What is the primary purpose of your new political social action organization?
We are organizing the Muslim Mosque Incorporated, which has as its spiritual base the religion of Islam, and has its political philosophy, political, economic, and social philosophy, Black nationalism.
And just what do you mean by Black nationalism? Is it the same thing as Black superiority or what?
Black nationalism means that the political philosophy of Black nationalism means that the Black man should be in control of the politics of his own community, that the politicians in the Black community should be Black men answerable only to the people of that Black community. The economic philosophy of Black nationalism means that the Black man in the Black community should be permitted to be re-educated to the point where he can see how to establish his own businesses and factories and control the economy of his own community, whereby he can employ himself, clothe himself, and house himself, instead of having to be a welfare recipient or constantly begging the white man downtown. And the social philosophy of Black nationalism is that the Black man be proud of his own society. Right. He should be.
Boom.
Okay. Now, who did he say should do that?
Black people.
The Black man, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He said the Black man should be in control of his destiny, control of his economic philosophy, control of his social determination, all of that. The Black man, right?
Reparations. Yep.
Yeah, and I didn't hear him one time say that the Black man don't take care of his children, or that the Black man shouldn't protect his women. He said this is what the Black man should be doing.
Right.
Not that, so there is the standard. So if y'all need to know, Malcolm is also setting a cultural standard, just in case y'all might need something to aspire to. But all right, brother, go ahead. You can.
Okay.
Be ready and willing at all times to eliminate the ills and evils of his own society.
That's what the Black man should
do. Thereby not having to force himself into the white society where he is not wanted.
Most today at the press conference, you've advocated the formation of Negro rifle and shotgun clubs, said that Negroes should take rifles and shotguns into their homes again for self-defense. Do you
No,
think
I said this, that in areas where the government has proven itself unable and or unwilling to defend the Negro from the vicious attacks of the racists and the bigots, and where their churches are being bombed and the little girls are being murdered, then it's time for the Negro himself. Since it is legal to own a shotgun and it is legal to own a rifle, it is time for that so-called Negro man to wake up and be a man and do what is necessary to protect his life and his property as other people in this country protect their lives and their property.
Yep, there you have it.
Oh,
There you have
oh,
it.
what's he calling on? Them rights that he said every other person has.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He said we had a right to bear arms and defend our property like every other person has.
Based
according
on the
to-
Constitution.
Yeah, based on the Constitution. I don't care who is trying to prevent us from having that. Malcolm is saying shit. That's what needs to be happening. Wherever you're in the majority, how is essentially to me he's saying how is someone else in charge of your life?
Right. So this is the yeah. There you go. Y'all got it. Y'all can join the panel because I know y'all got questions. I'm just waiting for this Lex to show up.
Yeah.
I already know and Yami's gonna be in tune with that. I know Kofi's gonna be in tune with that. But this Lex character, I want. Yeah, tell Lex, King Kofi, Blackson want that Malcolm X smoke. Yeah, you tell him. Yeah, send him the Lex bat signal, Looney Tune signal there.
I agree with you, Kofi. I agree. The only way to achieve Malcolm's idea of black nationalism is guerrilla warfare first. Don't skip that. I agree. But, guerrilla warfare, that's where it goes into understanding guerrilla warfare. Ernesto Che Guevara has a great book on guerrilla warfare. I believe Kwame Nkrumah has a great book on guerrilla warfare. And, part of the guerrilla warfare is also social disobedience, social or mass participation through discipline, economic boycotts, getting the masses to move in a direction. That's a part of guerrilla warfare. You know what I'm saying? Not just the outright physical conflict, but creating a support base, a supply line, fallback, safe havens, all of that. There's a whole network that goes into it. And that's what has to be established. But in order to that be established, something like Kofi is always putting, there has to be a cultural understanding. And this is what I push it, not so much cultural from the standpoint of African traditions, but cultural, like in a movement, like, more ways and Norways, like resistance. I think should be something that we start to adapt and put into our culture. We should have a resistance type of culture, things that are do's and don'ts, things that are bad for us. And that should be enforced through, if you're spiritual, through aspects of your spiritual, through psychic reinforcement, by displeasure to your children, looking at them, frown at them. That's what
You're doing too much, man. Let's just stick on the basic black nationalism. You give
Okay.
them all
My
this
bad.
goddamn spooky
I'm yanking them, man. My bad.
And check him out. Malcolm didn't say that you must go guerrilla warfare in order to achieve the things in the latter conversation that he was talking about. He didn't say that.
No, he didn't.
He was just talking about in general. If you had to go full revolution on the white man, you ain't gonna be able to fight it head on, based off the munitions that he got. So it got to be guerrilla warfare. He didn't say that that's what must be done now. He didn't say that.
No, he didn't.
But he said he was talking about black nationalism. Man, like I said, bro, I'm a black nationalist because he broke it down. He broke it down from all three fronts.
Yes.
Social, political, social, economic, and just from on general community in general when it comes to social politics. You know what I mean? You can't get no more like concise than that.
Damn.
At the end of the day.
There you go.
So there it is. Like you said, status on par with other people. That's the whole point.
Yes.
The whole point.
Yeah, Yami, what's going on? What's going on, Yami? Hey, free spirit. Yeah, I see people coming in. People coming in. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like what Free Spirit is saying. Hey, where the thumbs at? Hit the like button. Smash the like button when you come in.
Yeah, shout out to free
You
spirit.
know, hit that like button. So what you think, MD? So MD, man, this is a good thing because I love it. You coming into awareness, like I'm sure you always sensed, you know, your connectedness to the people. I was telling Blackson, I said, you know, and you actually came up. I said, you know, brothers and sisters like MD and this and that. I said, there's so many black nationalists out here, but because of neo-black nationalists or black supremacists, that, you know, we may share some of the same rhetoric, masquerading as black nationalists, it has become a filthy word and people run from that word. But like you said, you know, Malcolm just breaks it down so plain. So what's it like coming into the realization of like, oh shit, okay, yeah, I'm a black nationalist.
Yeah, and like I said, you know, I've studied black nationalism in the past. It ain't like I haven't.
Right.
But again, like you said, it's such a negative connotation with it right now because, I mean, let's just admit it. Black nationalism today equates to Mad Max at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that's why I didn't ever consider myself a black nationalist. Because like I don't have that thought process. I truly believe that this can be done from a policy footprint. And Malcolm just said that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, which one are you gonna be? You gonna be Mad Max, or you gonna be true to your nation when it comes to black nationalism and trying to change the reality where you are right now? At the end of the day, I choose to change my reality where I am.
Yeah.
And I believe it's a possibility that we can do it. Some don't. And that's just what it is.
I'm like you. No, I'm anti Mad Max. I'm anti that. Shouts out, what's up, Trevor? You heard me take my pew pew pew. You taking my shots.
I just want to say one thing, and I'm gone. Yanga, I've listened to people drag you all over YouTube.
Yes, sir.
I've listened to guys come on the panel and make shows about you and call you all type of names. All I do is make one show where I call out black men, and you got to go make a stream about it.
Yes, and it wasn't just you, because like you said, hey, they drag me, they drag Yanga, and I'm gonna have that. I've given up. For my position, I've given up certain individual freedoms. I know that's going to come. You know, they drag me. You know, that's going to happen. Black men, that's the posterity of my children. That's my peoples. I got to make sure that I at least have my, and it may not change anyone's opinion, but I at least have to be a spokesman for positive imagery of black men and, you know, standing up for them however way, you know, I find myself doing that. So, yeah. You're right. They would drag Yanga personally, but as soon as they say black men ain't shit, Yanga jump up there. Hey, fuck Yanga, but not all of us are like Yanga. There are some good ass men out there that are really trying, and I would hate to see them just swept with that broad broom. That's all I'm saying.
So let me ask you a question. When is our debate then?
About what? What's our debate?
I don't know, because the way the fire and vitriol you was having, I feel like you want to take my head off now.
No, man, it ain't never like listen, like you said, man, you can't take it like you see. I know how many people have come at me and for my philosophical views, and even for some stuff that they may think they know about me personally. Nah, man, it's never. You my man, like you were saying at the industry, you my arena brother. But the same way that Snup Nup got it, you know, I don't think MD really. I don't know. I didn't hear Snup Nup. It might be some personal thing, but when I know his first critique of Operation X's Mississippi, I didn't really sense any malice. I sensed passion of showing like, yo, that is not feasible because MD's thing is reparations. So when he told him, oh, what you mean reparations involved and your shit says this, MD was passionate about that. So it's not you my arena brother. We make a team. We form together like Voltron in this bitch, and we'll knock anything else down. But you know how the arena is. You know how we get down. You bring that up here, man. Hey,
But
Same way they giving me the blues. Look at GT and Juju. I just told Blackson, I said, damn, man, I can't open my mouth up on the shit. They even got a damn saying for my shit. Yangy Yang. Oh, there you go with the Yangy Yang. Hey, I catch it.
I've never seen you that like touch though. Like I've heard you get drugged. Like I said, I've never seen you that touched about anything. Never.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I don't know if some may have called it emotional. I'm very passionate about black manhood. I have 3 sons, 2 up under my supervision. So, I'm very passionate about their image, the image that they see their father in, the image they see their peers and men old enough to be their uncles and shit like that, and things attached to us. Like you was talking about, you think y'all worry about just homosexuals on TV. I worry about all the images that are degrading and dehumanizing to black manhood. You know what I'm saying? While I'm sitting here, while they're struggling to identify themselves with anything, now I have to also, because that's a problem in the black community. What do we?
Wait, hold on, Yanga. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who is this Michael French?
Hey, I just put the bat signal out, baby.
Really, I need to talk to him because he sounds like he one of them patriots, boy. I might have to recruit him for a goddamn militia there, boy.
Well, God dang it, don't be mad at me because I got America in my blood.
But first of all, I ain't said I didn't manage you, man. I like me a good old American, goddamn good old patriot there, son. I heard you talking to these niggers here, boy, and I said, I have to salute you. All I got to know there is, are you going to vote for Trump 2024 there, boy?
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
What do you mean it's not going to happen?
It's not going to happen.
You don't like them, wait a minute, you don't like them Trump gas prices there, boy?
The Trump gas prices?
That's right, the Trump gas prices there. That's what I said there, boy.
Yo, I love the delusion. It's beautiful.
What do you mean delusion?
The delusion.
Weren't them Trump gas prices about $2 there?
You mean the Obama excess gas prices?
Wait a minute here. Do you remember that debate between Biden and goddamn Trump there? Remember when Biden said, do I need to play it for you there, Michael?
You ain't got to play it for me.
Okay,
just because something's on TV doesn't mean I believe it.
Well, I remember during that debate there, Biden said you're going to take away the oil subsidies there. And Trump looked like he saw a ghost there. How do you explain that, Mr. Michael?
Because all white men are full of it.
Wait a minute here. What do you mean full of it?
They're full of it. Old white men are full of it, especially those with money and power. I don't believe it. If they came tomorrow and said the sky is blue, I'd have to look up and be like, man, that might be tangerine or something. Well, it might be something else.
You might have a good point there because, Biden did say he didn't bomb that pipeline over there in Nordstrom. So I understand what you mean there, Michael.
That's all I'm saying. I don't trust the word they say.
I know you trust Putin there, though.
Wow.
Wait, listen.
Wow. Hey, Michael, he loved Russia. He loved Russia.
Wait, let's see, Michael. Either Putin bombed it or Biden bombed it. Which is it there?
I'm not down on Putin like everybody else is. I know America is sleazy, and the only reason that Americans dislike Russia so much is because of propaganda.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because America's the one who screwed over Russia in the first place from World War II times. Okay. So I don't have a big hatred, and they're basically just doing what we used to do without the media.
But wait, what about all that money we loaned Stalin? What's going on with that? They never paid us back there. I don't know. Wait a minute here. We got screwed too there, Michael.
What did I say? Old white men. Are you listening? I don't trust any of them. Not one.
For sure. Okay.
Every old white man is a black African prince in my book. They all the same thing. They all got money for me in an account. All they need is my credit card number. I don't believe none of them.
Wait, Michael, you one of them Hebrew Israelites. You sound like a Hebrew Israelite.
Not at all. Like. I believe in logic and I believe in common sense. That's it.
You sure you ain't one of them ISUPK boys up there on goddamn corners here?
I don't have the clothing budget to be Israelite. I keep it in. I can't find any cloth, any patterns. I don't have time for it. No, thank you. Just a regular black shirt.
Well, God dang it, Michael, welcome to the arena, man. Okay, I had to test your politics, man.
No
but
problem.
But no, hold on, Michael. Not off the hook yet, though.
Oh, please.
Do black people? Well, I guess it's kind of an oxymoron question because I've heard people here on YouTube talk about, you know what, we need to get away from America because America has police brutality. What's your take on that? Because I mean, I'm sure
you should already know the answer on that. He here in where you say you at in New York or you in Florida?
I thought we don't tell where we are. What happened? What happened to the secret?
No. You ain't gotta tell me your address.
I'm messing with you. I'm in Florida.
So there go your answer right there, Black Son.
Okay. Let the games commence, man. I just want to introduce myself to Michael there, man.
Not a problem. I appreciate the welcome. I wouldn't want to be a part of men that don't vet people they speak to anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well let me ask you a question about your friend Trevor here.
Okay.
He has all these right-wing political, views and all. Why he's not a Republican? Why he a Democrat? He seems a little confused.
I'm gonna tell you like this. A great American orator once said, if you know, let me see if I can get that. I want to make sure I get this right. If you know what you're voting for before the issue comes up, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? Chris Rock said that. It was a wonderful thing. He said there's some things that I'm conservative on, and there's some things I'm liberal on.
Right.
When it comes to titties, I'm liberal. When it comes to my money, I'm conservative. Simple and plain. The old joke is you can't love Wu-Tang and Seinfeld. Well, I love Seinfeld. Puffer Shirt's my favorite episode, and you see the hat. I can do it all. Okay. Now I am not those black men who wake up and your mother says we're Democrat because those Republicans are blah blah blah, and then I go, yes, ma'am, my mama said it, so don't get me wrong. I'm not a Republican, but I'm not a Democrat either. They're both stupid. They're both morons. Both of them.
And Michael, that's what they don't understand about me. I said, hold on. I'm a registered Democrat, but that's because in '98 when they came, they told me I'm black, so I should be Democrat.
Yes, they did.
But exactly, me and him went to the same school, so there you go. So here it is now as a 42-year-old man. To me, the Republican Party stands for more conservative things. They're not open to all this craziness and stuff like that. So I can see myself leaning towards some of their values. Not saying that I'm just going to vote Republican and blah, 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 blah. But what I'm saying is I could do both. I can see good on both sides. You guys act like I can't, I just got to turn my back on one side.
No, Trevor, I agree with you on that. And that's why I said, when Solar came on, he was like, oh, we all need to vote. No, I agree. Trevor, what you're saying is something that I've always argued with people. We are not monolithic in our choices like me.
Exactly.
I'm all about the war in Ukraine, and that affects me directly, but it may not be to the next person. You know what I'm saying? You and me, Trevor, we agree, but we don't agree on the priorities, meaning like the gay thing don't come up in my head at all when I'm voting. You know what I'm saying? Now, I agree. You look at both sides, look at what's prioritized. And so, yeah, saying that black people are monolithic and we all going to vote one way, that's not going to happen because we all got different interests. Like me, Mike, I bore people to death with Putin and goddamn Ukraine all day long. I bore them to death. I'm part of the old men network, so,
it's important. It's important. And we need people who aren't the same area. That's why we need people like you. I have a friend who we get bored and we decide what we would do if the zombies came and took over, right? Trevor knows I have like a hour-long thing of what I would do if the zombies came and how I would survive.
Man.
Huh?
You're a militia man.
Actually, no, it's a cruise ship, but that's another story. I ain't gonna give away all my gifts.
No, you ain't gonna give away all your gift, man. But you're 3%er. I can already tell by the way you talk.
But I will tell you this: the guy who I would promote as my vice president has none of my beliefs. He is a card-carrying black Republican who thinks the things I believe in are moronic and asinine. But he is logical. And when he and I have discussions, always on a common sense level. So when he says something that I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't see it that way, I can give into a little bit, and he vice versa. I don't want someone that's going to parrot what I say.
Right.
I don't want someone to yes man me. So I need people like you, because I might not see, or Trevor doesn't see the validity in the pipeline or in Putin.
Right.
But when something happens where we need knowledge of that, we have you.
Thank you, brother.
So I need all of you.
Yep,
I need somebody that's like, hey, why they got these two gay Muppets kissing? I need somebody to be watching that, because I'm not watching it.
Right.
Hey, I'm gonna get down real quick, because Michael can handle himself up here with you guys, but I'm gonna be listening, obviously, just in case I had to come back up and help him. But let me ask you one question though, and this to the whole panel. If I know Michael has a young daughter, Blackson, if you had a young daughter, would you feel different about the homosexual agenda? Because here's the thing: when I brought it up earlier, I don't need my daughter asking me, "Daddy, why is this guy in the bathroom with me?" Because he identifies as a woman. So that has to be my that has to be what I stand against, because I have to protect my daughter at all costs.
And Trevor, all I'm saying is you registered with the wrong party. That's all I'm saying. You registered with the wrong party, and I'm not being funny. I'm being serious. You have registered. The Democrats is the last party you should register with, especially if that's your main concern, because it seems like that's one of your priorities.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me ask you a question. So when you vote in the primary, do you only get to vote Democrat in the primary?
No. You mentioned that earlier, and I didn't really understand what you was talking about.
So you understand what the primary and the general election is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so just like what we just had just now with the primaries.
Mm-hmm.
When you go into the primary election poll booth, in Georgia, like I said, I can't speak on Florida. In Georgia, they ask you, how would you like to vote? Do you want to vote on the Republican ticket or the Democratic ticket? If you choose the Republican ticket, it's going to say, okay, here's the candidates on the Republican ticket. For the state Senate seat, Republican blah, blah, blah versus Republican blah, blah, blah. Who would you like to vote for? Click it all the way down. You don't get a chance to vote for any Democratic officials because you're voting on the Republican ticket. So with that being said, in Georgia, the Republicans are going to start sending you shit in the mail, because at that time you're going to be listed Republican. That's how it works in Georgia. If you move, they're going to send you a card in the mail asking how that you can re-register after you move. But if you have the same address, you ain't got to do that.
So remember what I said when I just joined the arena, and now my stuff changing.
I get it. I see what you're saying.
So my I haven't had a chance to put that in effect yet.
Okay, did you vote in the 2020 did you vote in the 2022 election?
Yes.
Okay, and they didn't give you an option to vote in the Republican ticket.
I don't remember. I don't remember, but Democrat.
Okay, like I said, I'm only asking this stuff because I don't know the process in Florida. I can only go by the process in Georgia.
So no, I have not changed my affiliation. When
did you move, brother?
What do you mean? When did I move?
I'm just asking general questions. You said you bought your house in 2020, right?
Yeah, 2020.
Did they mail you and I'm not saying your stance changed, but at that time, I'm not saying that. Did they mail you a voter registration card?
No.
Or do you remember?
No, you updated online.
Oh, you updated online. Okay.
Just do it online.
Okay.
Well, make sure.
All right. Like I said, I'm just asking questions because I'm curious as to how it works in Florida.
No, but what I'm saying is, just because I'm leaning that way now doesn't mean that I've made any steps to do that. That's what I'm saying. So all the stuff we still get here is Democratic stuff.
Right, and I'm saying
we get all the flyers, we get everything. It's still Democratic stuff, because even though I'm thinking one way, I haven't made the move to go that route yet. You see what I'm saying?
And
don't listen to him. He's not going to be Republican. He's going to be independent in like 2 weeks, and he's going to sit right in the middle.
All I'm saying, Michael, all I'm saying is Trevor's priority will never be accomplished with the Democratic Party, and you know that.
They got Trevor. They got Trevor like the Jehovah. I tried to tell Trevor don't listen. They got him on the hook. You know they ain't gonna let you off.
I don't. But I don't.
Like the damn Jehovah Witnesses.
But
they
I don't think
with you till you sign up.
I don't think any political party would meet whatever we say 100%.
Absolutely.
I think them
independent
having
is the way to go.
Disservice.
Yeah, independent is
I
the way.
agree. I agree, Michael. I agree. I totally agree with that. But it would all just come down to what you prioritize. And it's kind of hard because, like you said, there's good points on both sides. I agree with that. So then it comes down to prioritizing what's the most important thing to you.
Yeah.
So,
and the main problem, I think the Republicans' problem, why they'll never get a majority of black votes, is because you get to see their campaigns unfold on television. You get to see the people with the Obama with the bone through his nose picture. You get to, you know what I'm saying? You get to see the spear chucker. And it's like Patrice O'Neill once said, he's like, man, if you guys would shut up, I would be on your side with getting mad at Obama, because Trevor knows I don't even like Obama like that. I'm still mad at Obama.
That's what I'm saying.
Out loud.
That's what I'm saying. They think that they think that I'm all pro. I'm telling you, it's just like religion. It was ingrained in me, and now I got to get it out of my head. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's why I say, MD, when it comes to political talk, you're gonna jump all over me. Yeah, that's fine. But it's because I just been going with the status quo for all these years.
Gotcha. No problem. No problem. Hey, let me ask you a question before you go, Trevor. Are you a black national?
Can I be, because I wasn't born here?
I know. I just asked you a question, bro.
I'm asking you, can I
be? No. I'm not gonna let you throw the reverse card out. Are you a black nationalist, bro?
According to you, I'm not even like black. So
and you did it again.
I'm saying
I just simply asked you, are you a black nationalist, bro? That's all I asked.
According to what Malcolm X said in that video, yes. But you're gonna tell me that I can't be, though, right?
What makes you think that?
I can't be black? I can't get reparations?
No, what makes you think that I'm gonna tell you that you can't be a black nationalist? Why would I say that?
You told me I wasn't, like, I'm not black. I mean, you don't share the same type.
I told you black is a distinct ethnic group. That's what I told you.
So I can't. Am I black that I'm Jamaican?
You ain't got to Jamaican. Where your dreadlocks at? You burn tree. You burn tree. Y'all do it to us. Y'all generalize the shit out of the black man over here. I'm general. Where your dreadlocks and your reefer? If you don't got locks or smoking reefer, you better go put that dreadlock wig on. You know what happens when you go back over to Jamaica.
If you ain't walking down the street with a damn oxtail in your hand, I don't know.
Hold on, Trevor. You need to hear something, Trevor. You need to hear something. You there, Trevor?
He's coming back.
Okay.
That shows y'all not Jamaican. If you were really Jamaican, and ask any Jamaican, you're not Jamaican if you don't have a cutlass by your bed. That's way more important than dreadlocks.
No.
Hold on.
You're my friend.
Hold on. Trevor, real quick.
Talk to them.
Michael and Trevor. Y'all do know Malcolm X's mom was from Jamaica, right?
I don't know.
I did not know that. No, I got to look that up.
Yanga.
Okay.
Talk to them, Maya.
Okay. Now you get the locks.
I lost all my hair.
I lost all my hair. Wait a minute, Trevor had locks?
Trevor ain't never had no locks.
My wife got locks. You want to see them?
No, they don't. She might be Jamaican. That don't go for you. That don't go for you. Shouts out respect to the woman. They don't go for you, brother. So where's your... Listen, that's what I'm talking about, generalization. That's how I feel about when you put that shit on like the black man like that.
Yanga, your feelings was hurt bad, man.
Every Jamaican is not a Rasta. Every Jamaican is not a Rasta. Every Jamaican don't. But Trey, that's what I mean, because especially if you coming from somewhere else and you generalize all the black men like that. Like I could generalize Jamaica like shit based on from what I met of the Jamaicans from the movies and the Jamaicans I grew up with that were either cultural or criminals. You know what I'm saying? There was either the one cultural Jamaicans or straight Jamaican rain posse. You know what I'm saying? So
shower posse.
Yeah, shower posse.
Yanga, what word? Okay, Okay, let's end this now. What word would you rather me call the deadbeats instead of black men? What do you want me to call
I
them?
mean, call them deadbeats.
Niggas.
All right.
You can call them niggas, you can call them deadbeats, call them chumps. A man that doesn't take care of his family is a chump. Why it gotta be the black men don't take care of their family?
But then here we go.
Chumps.
Here we go. We got Nyame on the panel, and Nyame is trying to push the endearment of being a nigga. So now we're gonna come into another thing where it's gonna be like, but nigga is a term of endearment.
You listen, that's why I said, did you not hear what I just said? I mean, we can go for the controversial talk. We can go for that talk. We can call them chumps until we have the nigga debate. I mean, that's a whole nother discussion.
Call them F-boys so black women will feel better.
Boys. There you go. Call them pussy niggas. Pussy one. Dick in the booty ass.
Call them but Yanga, I've heard somebody call you that. So I'm saying, like,
I mean, I've heard, and I wouldn't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't get up here and defend me personally against every attack. You know, they're gonna come at me, but what I won't allow is to sit somewhere where black men are generalized based on some conceived nigga shit I did or some actual nigga shit I did. I wouldn't want all black men be lumped into a category because at 17 I did some dumb shit and went to jail. So is that, you know, should that be expected of everybody? Where every black man's gonna go to jail in their life? That shouldn't be expected or accepted. That's all I'm saying. The generalization is not cool.
How much of an impact is that on the community?
Right.
How much of an impact on it?
What you mean?
That's how much of an impact?
That's a big impact.
Okay, it's a big impact. Okay. You know me, I'm gonna try to separate the two, right? When you talk about the black community, are we talking about the black community as a whole? Because like you said, you consider yourself, based off of what Malcolm X said, a black nationalist. So put Jamaicans in that box. Is that the totality, or are we simplifying it? Like we simplifying the equation? Like what are we doing here?
But if I say something though,
are Jamaicans niggas too?
Some of them are.
Okay, that's all I ask.
But MD, you act like you know me. Act like you've been dealing with me for like 6 months. I've never changed.
I got you.
Changed. You know?
I got it. I could take it better if it were, you know, and forgive me if it's saying this because I'm a hard black nationalist, if it wasn't coming from foreigners and women. Genocracy, gynocracy, Juju, Trevor. You know what I'm saying? I am sensitive when it comes to that because I look out for attack on black manhood. It's still something we're struggling to define, to fight off stereotypes. And a lot of those stereotypes do come from foreigners or women. And women, I get there a little bit, but I don't even think, I wish their argument, like GTO, hop your butt up here. Let your argument be based and substantiated in something, not something some cats from women's sphere then did, that you automatically come up here and say they latent homosexuals or either avert homosexuals, but you attribute them to black men. You'll say the black man. You'll say these dudes in here sucking dick, taking dick, and then talk, but the black man. I mean, at one point in time, should black man demand that a distinction be made? What's up, son?
GTO and Michael, but y'all had some. Woo. That'll be rough. That conversation.
GTO, you getting on my nerves with that weak ass excuse you doing. Come on up here and tell us why you hate the black man, and make sure that it's substantiated in something. Come on, hold up. Tell us why you hate us.
I don't think it's from foreigners and women. I think it's from white supremacy. I think it's from the bullshit they push in media, the bullshit they push on TV. Yeah. And that's for all of us. I think they pick a minority, they pick on them, and then they move on. Just like they get a minority and they raise it up, and then they move on.
Mm-hmm. I gotta get some more. Yeah, but
don't be sensitive. Isn't Juju a Nigerian?
No, I think she got Nigerian roots, but she was born in New York.
Nigeria, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not mad at Juju either, because you know them Nigerians ain't got no sense. They nasty and criminals anyway. So they, you know.
Yanga.
No, I thought y'all stereotyping. I thought we just stereotyping.
Yeah, Yanga on a war
scamming
ass. Yanga feelings hurt.
Nigerian scamming ass.
Of all the shit I've heard said about Yanga, Yanga is pissed off because of that stream earlier. I cannot believe that, man.
It's not just because it's because I'm a. Why does everybody get upset when a black man defends themselves?
Because he thought that I was generalizing. He thought I was generalizing when I was talking about deadbeat black men. I didn't even get to the women. I didn't even get to the women yet.
You didn't say deadbeat. You said black men don't protect their women. You said black men.
No, I asked the question to black men. I asked the question to black men to protect their women.
And you're pushing it there. Now, if you said that's my whole thing. If you
say asking for the link, Juju asking for the link.
Drop the link, but make sure it's only the link so it don't get a scam going.
Yo, he going in.
No, we don't want no pyramid schemes over here.
No pyramid schemes. You know
them Nigerians ride yardies. Y'all better stop playing.
You know how them Nigerians do.
Them Nigerians ride hard, yo. Them Nigerians ride hard.
I know. You know I'm just playing Juju.
You want to make you if you send me $1,000, I'll turn it into $1 million or something.
Right. I love the way
I don't go buy no gift cards.
Right. They be busting on
I made that damn so early. I was them too. I can't even hate.
Yeah, GTO, you right, man. Yanga hurt. I never seen him like this.
So I can roast you too.
I never seen him like this
too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna defend the black. No, this is one black man. I'm just not gonna let y'all ride through.
So Yanga, but answer my question. Answer my question. Okay. So let me don't say the black men. Has
hands, bitch ass niggas.
Yeah. Have them. Man, I got the family walking around, so I can't use the words I want to use.
That's why with the family. You know why? Because you're a black man. A black man is respectful to the family. A bitch ass nigga say what they want to say though. Go on, dude. You see what I'm saying? Black man, you respectful.
Hey, yeah, free spirit. Go listen to the stream right above this. Well, not the one Yanga did because he was just crying, but the one right above that, the straight talk session. We had Yanga in his feelings.
That's why I say it's amazing when black men are either we crying or we're angry, we're violent. Anytime a black man steps up and defends himself, he's crying, he's angry. Now we sit up here and heard the black man is all kind of everything less than a upstanding member of society. And as soon as I say, hey, make a distinction. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I've been to jail. You had them niggas that walk around, y'all niggas, I wish a nigga would. And somebody holler out, hey, put a name on that shit, homie. Put a name on that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you generalizing, but like I sit there and told you, like I generalize about the Nigerians. You know what I'm saying? I generalize about them Baltimore chicks.
I bet that didn't bother Juju, though. I bet that didn't bother her.
I'm not offended because Nigerians are scammers. A lot of them are, so I'm not offended. And second, I'm Jamaican and African. Thank you very much.
Oh Lord!
Damn double whammy.
Oh Lord, double whammy, double scammer. She a high scammer. She a high scammer. She a high scammer. Lord, Jamaican.
You double ain't getting no reparations.
Okay,
come on, come on.
I keep telling you, MD.
Hey, I'm gonna go real quick. I just want to ask Blackson.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Sunday night, do you guys have a slot? You guys got a slot open Sunday night?
You got to schedule it from now. Yeah. Schedule it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send me your email.
I'm about to get. Yeah. Because. Okay. Yeah. I want to do Malcolm X and Black nationalism.
Okay. Oh man.
Hey, what's that link? What's that link you put in the back chat? What's that?
Yeah. I'll play that now. Or
yeah. So I'll do it. I'll do it Sunday. That link is the Ballad of the Bullet, the speech Malcolm X made, where he goes into deeper on what he thinks Black nationalism is, and then I want to go over his organization of Afro-American Unity, and his stance on Black nationalism.
Okay. No.
So. I don't want to break up what y'all doing today. Okay.
Yeah, send me the.
Okay,
Send me,
I'll do
send me, yeah, send me that right now. I'm gonna improve it right now. So,
And y'all, man, you can't lead like that, man. Just give a quick
yeah, man.
synopsis.
A quick synopsis, man. That's what I did want to do. I didn't want to make it quick. So basically, Malcolm X is saying, and he's saying this in 1964. If they're not gonna meet our needs, then we have to take it in our own hands by any means necessary.
The spook who sat by the door.
And so I'm going to leave it there at that. So whatever it takes for us to control our economics, to control our education, to control our politics, that's what we have to do. And I'm going to leave it there. It's not just as simple as us just getting economic control of our community or put politicians in office.
And Yame, you were on the panel earlier. Do you think Yanga is overreacting
about the black man? Yeah, I wanted y'all to finish that. No, Trevor, I'm like Yanga. I'm going to defend the black man. Now, me, I want the black woman to have a voice. I want her to have a strong voice because I'm going to have a strong voice for the black man. I think the black man has been misrepresented. The black man has one time a black woman told me, what has the black man ever done for black people? And I knew she didn't understand our history. And I know people don't understand our history, even here in the United States, of what we have done for civil rights and the push for civil rights globally. So when I hear that the black man has let down the black woman, I know where it's coming from, and I understand it. And as a black man, I put that on my shoulders and I ride with it. But the black man has stood up for a long time and fought like no other person against the forward movement of the ideology of white supremacy. It's been the black man who stood up right in front of it and said, "Nah, we're not gonna have that here." And of the last 30, 40 years, we've been knocked down on our ass. We've been knocked down on our ass, but the battle's not over. We gotta dust our ass off, get up, and get back to fighting. So I understand what Yang is saying. He gonna stand with, and I'm gonna ride with Yang. I'm gonna ride with him. And we gotta go down. We gonna go down like the last stand.
Men. We going down like black men.
Yeah. I think black man has fought tooth and nail to protect the black woman, and it hasn't been pretty. It hasn't been pretty. But we're misrepresented in social media. We misrepresented it in popular culture, and just our bad deeds, our bad actions have always been put to the forefront. Even when they made the movie The Birth of a Nation, it was all based on the black man raping the white woman or the black man tearing down America. Our image has always been under attack. And so it's up to us to make sure that the best of our image is always brought to the forefront. And that, to me, that has never been done in a successful way.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all.
You
I mean, I do. No. I agree with that. What I'm saying is, what about, in turn, the upliftment of the image of the black woman? While at the same time disparaging the image of the black man.
Yeah, we failed. We failed on that part. We failed on that part. And now, as soon as we get a little money, like Kanye said, we go get a white woman and make sure we prance her around. We have not done enough to show how the black woman has been right there fighting with us, right on our side. And sometimes when we couldn't do it, she had to do it by herself. So in that regards, we failed to do that. But But to say that to continue to these talking points against black men, I think at some point we gonna have to stand up. Even if we stand alone, we gonna have to just stand up and say no.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, with us standing alone.
Yeah. So yeah. So
that's what it's looking like right now.
A lot of times. Right. Yeah, it does. And I do think we allowed the system to take our women away from the fight. Yeah. And I know a part of that is how we did become misogynist. We did, like, woman, that's your place. No, the place of the black woman is right alongside of us. Right alongside of us.
And Yahweh, send me your email before you forget.
Okay, yeah, let me do that.
Right now,
please say it again, Inyame. It sounded so nice. I need you to say it twice. Where's the place of the black woman, man? Right where?
Right alongside of us, locked, arm in arm, hand in hand.
Such a beautiful thought.
Who disagrees? Who disagrees?
I was about
with
to
that?
say, who here?
I don't disagree.
I'm not saying nobody disagrees.
I don't disagree with it.
They say hit dog a holler. I'm not saying that.
You've been doing a lot of that tonight.
You talking about somebody who disagree? Like, don't nobody disagree.
No. I didn't say anyone disagree. See,
we all loud.
This is how I know the black man's under attack. This is how I know the black man's
you lied on me earlier. Ain't nobody say nothing about dick and booty. You took it too far. I'm gonna go on mute because all you're gonna do is over talk.
Hold up, Juju. I'm gonna be quiet in a minute. This is how I know the black man's under attack.
No, you won't.
I didn't say anybody disagree.
No, you won't.
I didn't say anybody disagree. I said, "Ooh, it sounds so nice. Say it twice." Oh, who said I disagree? Now? Let's get angry black women up here, and I'm gonna be mute. Come on, GTO. What you mad about?
Hey, DTO and Juju, let me ask y'all this. Where is the position right now when it pertains to black women in total? Because y'all got a better ear than any of us do.
Good question.
When it comes to like the whole black girl magic, you know what I mean? Take control of your own sexuality. Stuff like that. We didn't come up with none of that stuff.
We never said that we don't hold black women accountable. The one stream that we was holding actually black men and black women accountable for how the fuck they act in interracial relationships. Yanga heard something different. It's like when it comes to the gender war. Why is you not letting me talk? They asked me a question. That when it comes to the gender war shit, because when it comes to this gender war shit, Yanga talk over people. He start throwing out stuff that don't make no sense. How are you going to say the black men that are deadbeats all of a sudden isn't black men? They're fucking grown and they're black. That don't, you cannot separate the two. Hold on.
Ask these chicks run around with dicks.
It gives. Okay, well, you're giving validity to the trans community, but anyway, so my whole thing about it, because don't he do that, Blackson? Like, that don't even make sense. But they're black men. They're black men. That don't change.
How do you say that?
No, you ain't gonna let her. Yeah, you ain't gonna let her go, man. Let her go.
Because where did Naeem go? Because y'all was supposed to have a whole different discussion.
We can tie it back into black nationalism. Don't worry about that.
Where did you get dick in the booty though? Where did I say that? Like in any of them streams? That's all I want to know.
Man, where dick in the booty come from? Where did it come?
Doing my stream. Just earlier when you was going on your Yanga rant. You was like, you accused me of family.
Black man, I didn't say nothing. You trying to pick a fight with me so bad. You making up shit.
I'm gonna run a playback. I'm gonna clip your ass when I'm not struck no more, and we gonna come back to this discussion. But
let me give you context. Then I think what he was saying was, why do you have to? He was talking about the generalization of black men in total. He said, why can't you call them niggas? Or bitch ass niggas, or pussy niggas, or dick in the booty. It was just a
Trevor
reference to a
said,
term.
I heard you called that. He said, those are terms I heard you called by. What the hell are you talking about, GTO? You so quick to try to take us to war? Or me, maybe me specifically? You're not even being relative to the conversation. I said, why can't we call them that instead of black men? And Trevor said, shit, I heard you called by those things. I said, you know what? I'll take a personal insult, personally. But an indictment against black manhood, I will stand up for, because I think black manhood should be defied. And I won't have an angry woman or foreigners defy black manhood. I'm sorry. And I'll stand on that.
Can I answer Naomi's question?
The GTO lead. Oh, come on, sis.
Oh, come on, Yanga.
Nigga. What?
Go ahead, Juju.
I mean, come on.
Go ahead, Juju.
I was just gonna answer the black girl magic didn't come from being, ignorant towards men or nothing. That came from, that's just dark skinned women finding more of their confidence and starting to wear their natural hair and loving the skin they in. Because some people, I don't know if Yanga been through it. I'm just saying, some of us in other states been through a lot of colorism, where a lot of us didn't love ourselves, where we wanted to be more towards white. We wanted to look more towards European. So then now a lot of women these days are finding to be more comfortable in the skin they're in, and them being natural and finding different ways to just, naturally and look beautiful.
But
that's what that black girl magic means.
Gotcha. So because I see it a lot. So you don't think it's being used as a marketing ploy? Or a superior tactic?
Yeah, it's more like marketed. Like, a lot of women are just coming out with like natural beauty products to grow their own hair. Everybody complains about wigs and weaves and so it's just,
I done seen black girl magic being used far more than talking about natural hair and black skin.
I'm just saying from how I use it, people I'm around, how we use it. I don't know how it is everywhere else. I'm saying what it means to me and other groups of people I hang around with.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I was just asking because, like I said, it's not us pushing and it's not improvement. It's not us pushing the, some people would even say superiority to black women over black men. It's not us that's doing that. So I was just trying to get a perception from a female point of view, like how you thought about that. You know what I mean?
Who's pushing it, MD? Come on, just spit it out.
Well, the media is pushing it.
Say it. Just say it.
The media pushing it.
The media
I don't
everything.
disagree.
Yeah, the media.
I don't disagree at all. Black women are winning when it comes to media influence. I'm not. You ain't gonna get no disagreement out of me with that. But all I wanted to know was from a female perspective how she thought of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is it just black women winning over media? I think a lot more than just black women are winning over media influences.
Y'all winning, sis. Y'all winning. Y'all done damn near won.
Black women gays, and I don't think they winning. I think the foolish part of them is winning, but the good part is losing. I think they white supremacy only pushes the bullshit. They only push Megan Thee Stallion knees and Glorilla putting come on cookies. That's all the shit they push. They don't push Rhapsody or women that are actually trying to put out goodness. All they push is, hey, when you're in your 20s, you should fuck as many guys as you want, because that's being free and that's being equal. And it's not. It's toxifying your womb. It's making you less attractive to men when you're 30s. And then it's making you feel like shit in your 40s. Like, why would you? I don't know a woman that was a hoe when she was young that's happy right now. No, I'm being dead ass. Like, I would love for these women to show up. Women who, just like they say, oh, all these men love to have fun. Even the men that were thoughting and being slut bags when they were young, even them, they realize, okay, this ain't working. I got to do something. I'm gonna end up being that old dude in the club. You have to have a realization, come to Jesus moment. And it's even less for women because you give life. But that's all they push in the media. Hey, go be a thought. Go be a slut. Go have as many babies. Go ahead and overpopulate the world even more than it is and ruin the culture that doesn't exist in Black America. I'm not gonna get into that.
No, I agree with you. When I first came on here, in this space, I actually went harder at the woman. And when I was doing that, I've noticed a lot of negativity even coming from the men. So that's when I started just sitting back and really observing and had to realize it's both sides that are really toxic and they both promote toxic
There you
behavior.
go. That's my point.
Big
That's my point. When did it become such a gender war to this degree? Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like we don't have issues that exist within the black family, black community amongst male and female relations. I get it. But when did we get to this humongous gender war? When is our solution it's not even like we look for a solution within black family anymore. And there are men out there being black men, not black boys or this other thing. There are brothers out there trying to find solutions to these problems of being black fathers, being examples. Man, I volunteered my son's school, this and that, and I refuse to let some knucklehead nigga who is running around making children and not being responsible think that he is equal to what the fuck I'm trying to exemplify and live up to, and that's black manhood.
See, that's the problem right there.
See, Yanga, like
that's the problem, Yanga.
That's the problem.
Beginning of last year,
go ahead, Mama,
I would have agreed with you. I'm sorry. The beginning of last year, I would have agreed with you. Like, that the war come about. Sitting in this space for a while, I can honestly say I never knew how much black men and black women hate each other. Like,
see, that's crazy.
Me and gender war was YouTube that showed me this. I never seen this outside where I live at.
And I'm telling y'all, I know this might come off a little weird, but it's not black people, it's not black men and black women. This is just the next step. First, it was the religious divisions. Then it was the racial divisions. This is just the next step. They've been doing this for the longest. This black man, black woman thing. This ain't new. If you go, I showed Trevor back in the day, there was videos in the late 70s, early 80s of women going, oh, I don't want the man, I just want the baby, and then I'll get the child support. They've been planting this foolishness since World War II. This is what they do. It's not us. We're just falling for it. It's COINTELPRO on a larger scale. This is what they do. They put it out there, and they only promote the things that make them hate, that make you hate yourself. That's all they do. Same thing with hip hop music. It used to be beautiful. There used to be for every NWA there was a damn, I can't even see that.
A Public Enemy, a Egg Rock M. Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. You know what I'm saying? It was balanced. Then
I'm gonna fuck around and end up liking you, huh?
First of all, you're gonna love me. I'm Brooklyn's finest. We're talking about that later. You know what I'm saying? It's not us. The reason we feel like it's us is because black people, the one thing I can say about black people that no other race, I've never seen another race have, the closest I've ever seen is Islamic people, and that's not a race.
Right.
The closest thing I can say, we have the most passion of any fucking race. When we believe it, we go hard like it's no tomorrow. This is just the next thing that we're going hard for. Black men are fighting because they see themselves denigrated. They see themselves being put out of the household, and they see that they think black women are doing it. Black women are saying, no, I don't want you to go, but you leaving anyway, so I might as well get this government money and say fuck you with it. No one's saying, oh my God, child support is basically money for the government. No one's seeing that part. No one's seeing that the government gets paid off of child support. People don't even know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not us, it's them. This is their weapon of choice. They can only kill one of us at a time on TV, or even old white Karens will start snapping. So this is the way they do it. They say, you ever heard of Asian on Asian crime? No. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. Just like black on black crime doesn't exist. You kill who you around. That's all it is. But you'll never stop hearing the term black on black crime. You'll never stop hearing it because that's the shit they're pushing. They're pushing it. That's all it is. And because, and I'm sorry to say this, because there's no black culture in America, there's nothing to fall back on. When they try this shit on Italians, they were like, hey, Columbus didn't do that. Italians were like, fuck you, Columbus Day stays. You see anything happen to Columbus Day? It's still a holiday.
I'm gonna disagree with the black culture part though.
You can, but you're gonna be wrong.
How do you say we don't have black culture?
Do you really want to
define as culture? We can do it on another show because I like to say what you're defining as culture. We have just as much as Jamaican have. We just don't embrace it and we sell it out. Jazz is ours. Blues is ours.
You can't sell out your culture. That's what I'm telling you.
You
Your culture is
in America.
You can sell out something you built. You can't sell out something that's ingrained. Culture is in you. You can't. Hot pockets and fucking chicken wings and all that. That's not culture.
We're not calling that culture. This is what I'm saying by selling out your culture. Jazz, blues, that's part of our culture. Jazz and blues.
That's music. That's music.
Is not music an aspect of culture, brother?
Music is an aspect
music,
of
art,
culture.
language. That's what I'm telling you. I'm giving you an aspect. I'm giving you an aspect.
I want you to tell me culture.
Culture is made up of
Jamaican culture without bringing up music.
You can talk art, literature, James Baldwin, the type of Toni Morris, Alice Walker, certain literature and poems and styles. Brother, we have everything. So this is what I'm telling you.
Can I respond to that, please? It'll be real fast.
Go ahead, brother.
Those are Black Americans who are exceptional at a part of
wow.
That's not Black.
See what I'm saying?
What the hell?
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? When we do something exceptional, it's only a few. They were exceptional blacks. The rest of y'all,
no, children. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what you just did.
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm saying open heart surgery. All of us are exceptional.
That's an exceptional Black American.
But that's what, and all of us are to survive what we have survived in itself.
But that's not culture.
Yeah, listen. All of
all of that is culture.
All of that is culture, brother. It translates into your culture. Yes, it does.
You're telling me what great Black people have done. I'm asking you what unifies Black people. Unifying Black people is not a painting, okay?
I
can tell you what unifies Jamaicans.
Now you're talking about what unifying. But y'all culture don't unify y'all. All of y'all are not unified.
Of course it does.
Are you serious? Bro, we sit here and talked about the Rasta. Are you unified through Rasta culture?
Rasta is not Jamaican culture. Rasta is a religion.
Is not Jamaican culture?
No, it is a religion.
It isn't indigenous to Jamaica.
It's a religion, Yang.
Yo, who you talking to?
Is religion not an instillment of culture?
I'm Jamaican. You don't get to tell me. You don't get to tell me what's Jamaican. I'm telling you.
And I'm telling you, you're not Black American. And I'm telling you what makes Black American culture. But you got foreign supremacy.
And you can't prove it. I can tell you what makes Jamaican culture. All you're telling me is famous Black
Jamaican culture.
Hey, let him explain it. Let him explain it.
Famous Black people. You're not telling me culture.
Go ahead, bro.
All you're telling me is slavery is the results of slave people. I didn't say Black people weren't great. Black Americans are fantastic.
What is Jamaican culture?
All right, check this out. Hey, Trevor.
What's up?
Is that beef patty good?
No, I'm eating. I'm eating. That's why I keep muting out. What's up?
Go on the veranda and get me my settee and my marina. That's Black. That is Jamaican culture.
What did you?
That is Jamaican culture. Because there is a unified. You asked me a question. I can't explain it.
Say, folk, go to bed and give me a blunt then real quick, y'all.
I understood exactly what you said. I know exactly what you said.
So I know exactly. You got a dialect. Dialect don't make culture.
That's not dialect.
Alone.
This is your problem. This is what you were saying. You get emotional and you start talking instead of listening. This is what Juju was saying. Pause for a second and let me speak, and then I'll shut up and let you go. Okay? What I told Trevor is something.
I told you, Blackson.
It is distinctly Jamaican. It is a distinctly Jamaican thing. Okay? That is something that everybody, whether they're Chinese Jamaican, whether they're Coolie Jamaican, it don't matter what kind of Jamaican you are, every Jamaican that has been to Jamaica understood what I just said. That is a culture.
Are you serious?
That didn't make no goddamn sense.
Whatsoever. Welcome to the arena, Mike.
And yet he was saying in goddamn.
It made perfect sense. It made perfect
sense. Yet here you are in the slums of North America, and of course you know what the fuck we talking about. You been here all your goddamn life.
You know why I know what you're talking about? You know why I know what you're talking about? Because what you're talking about that was hip hop. Hey, dog, let me go get a blunt. That's hip hop.
That ain't black
How is
culture.
that?
That's
What?
hip hop. Hip hop
Niggas
is
been
the
talking
closest
like
to
that
black
since
culture.
before hip hop, bro. What the
Hip hop is the
Exactly.
closest to black culture that the black
Okay,
Americans
now
have.
you sit down.
Hip
Now
hop.
you sit down, Mr. Jamaica, and let me school you.
Please do. I got my book ready.
School. First of all, using patois or using a dialect. That may be an aspect of your culture. You can go down south and they have dialects. You can go to North Carolina to the Gullah Geechee.
Go to the Gullah Geechee.
That's what I'm
Go
saying.
to the Louisiana Creole.
Exactly.
I didn't use the dialect for.
Hold on, Mr. Emotional. Same thing. That's what I love about y'all foreigners. Y'all can bullshit, but y'all can't take it. So that's what I'm saying. You haven't said anything that black Americans don't have. You've had great people who have perpetuated and pushed a so-called Jamaican culture, probably Marcus Garvey being one of the most infamous, who Jamaica rejected, by the way, side note. You know what I'm saying? Probably being one of the most renowned pushing the Jamaican culture. But what we do, we live in capitalist America, where they just really just exploited you guys. They, in the commercial capitalist America, they bought into our shit and they commercialized it because we didn't have the institutions to be able to get in to hone it and to make profit from it. From our inventions, we built this motherfucker. From Benjamin Banneker to redoing the I'm telling you, everything.
They ain't leave our ass in the sand like they did y'all.
Exactly.
Yo.
A lot of the influences.
But y'all in the slums. Y'all in the slums now.
Absolutely, because we're still fighting
I don't disagree with anything you're saying. This is what you're not understanding. I'm not saying there aren't fantastic, fabulous black people.
I'm saying you're saying we don't have a culture.
I love black people. What I'm telling you is I didn't use it. When I spoke to Trevor, I spoke pure English. I didn't use a dialect. I didn't use an accent. I spoke to him in pure English where you all understood what I said, but none of you got it. It's because we have the same culture. What I'm trying to explain to you, hold up. What I'm trying to explain to you is you made the reason yourself. You guys are so spread apart that there's never been a unification of black Americans. It's never been that. Your population is what now it's 11%.
Unification don't create culture. We got culture all throughout the United States.
Unification. All right, go ahead. Hold on. That's what you said.
Yeah, good luck with that, bro.
Name a culture that wasn't unified. Name a culture that was created wasn't unified. Please.
All of Africa.
I would love to hear it.
All of Africa, pretty much.
Africa's a fucking continent.
Okay. All of Nigeria.
There's no such thing as African culture.
All of Nigeria, bro. All of Nigeria. You got
Nigerians
like
have
100 fucking tribes.
The
100 tribes worth. 100 tribes worth.
Nigers know things right. If I brought a Niger here right now and they were talking about some things that are distinctly from Niger, they would know what they were talking about. We would have no idea because they have a culture. Black Americans don't have a culture. The culture
is tribal, bro, and you fucking know that. It's tribal. You know that shit, bro. Stop playing games.
What? My dude, you think a tribe doesn't make culture? What are you saying?
Yeah, within their tribe, of course they do.
Okay, there is no tribe of black Americans.
It's 100 tribes in Nigeria. What the fuck is you talking about?
So you saying all Nigerians are monolithic?
It's disjointed.
Yeah, bro. He wild, bro.
You saying all Nigerians are monolithic?
That's not what I said.
You'll see Saturday.
Monolithic. What
are you
mean?
saying?
It means one thing. I said there are many different branches, but they all have a unique understanding.
That's a goddamn lie.
It is not a lie. They have a unique understanding of what it's like to be Nigerian.
And we got a unique understanding of what it's like to be black in America.
No, you have a unique understanding of what it's like to be in your center of black. You don't know what it's like to be a black dude in Montana.
I know what it's like to be black in America.
No, you don't. You know what it's like to be black in your part of America.
What the fuck?
I know. That's anywhere you go. That's in the world.
Hey,
Yanga,
Yanga, could I cut in real quick?
Yeah, please.
Hey, Blackson, Yanga, again, thank you for allowing me to come to the arena.
No, you're welcome. Thank you for coming and thank you for bringing Mike.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, everything that you say is black culture, I say is surviving slavery and making the best out of it. That's the closest.
I would challenge that that's exactly what the Jamaicans did. The only difference is that you guys have been taught to look down on black Americans. And I get where you're coming from.
You know what? First off,
it's escapism. It's escapism. You really a black American. But since you have that attachment to Jamaica, I would escape the black American too.
I'm gonna
if
tell
I
you.
had
I'm
that
gonna tell
out.
you this one
But when that
time.
police
I
pull
hope
you
hear
over,
me.
brother, you don't have that
I'm gonna
out.
say this one time, and I hope you hear me. You have been hurt. I, sir, do not hate Black Americans. I do not look down on Black Americans. I am a Black American. I love Black America to the death. I'm telling you, it's not a culture. That's it. It doesn't mean that I look down on them. It doesn't mean that I think they're less than. I don't think you're less than Jamaicans. Jamaicans just have a culture. That's it. I wish Black Americans had a culture. White supremacy didn't allow it to exist. It didn't allow it to happen. Anytime it came close, anytime
You crazy as hell.
to having a
crazy as
culture,
hell.
white supremacy
Your very living in existence in reality today is Black American. What the hell is you talking about?
Say it again. Say it again.
I said your very existence right now is Black American. What are you talking
I
about?
just told you I'm Black American. I just told you I am that. I don't look down. I don't know why you think
not if
I
you
look
not
down on it. I don't.
Not if you not exemplifying the culture. You ain't.
There is no culture,
bro. Your very aura is goddamn Black American.
Yes,
I don't
Black
even look at
American.
you as a Jamaican right now.
Like I can be whatever the hell I want. It's 2023, isn't it? If a woman can be a man,
Hey,
it can
you
be a dog,
you in
I can do
America?
what I
You in
want.
America, ain't you?
I am. I'm Black American. Yes.
There you go. There you go.
But that don't mean Black Americans are culture.
So
the Black American, like I said.
Black American is not a culture. Black American hip hop was made by a bunch of Jamaicans and Black Americans and Latinos in New York. That's not a culture. Your culture don't start in 1980.
Right. I don't think it, but I think it's an aspect in the evolution of our culture. But let me ask you this.
No, I think it's an aspect and evolution of the cool kids and the cool Black people. That don't mean it's a culture.
Since Black people don't have a culture, what would they be then if they're cultureless?
Say it again.
If Black people are cultureless, what would that make them?
They're lost Africans trapped in white supremacy.
Wow. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Thank you. Thank you. Spoken like a true foreigner. Thank you.
You can say what you want.
Like a true
reaping the benefits of everything over this motherfucker.
Explain to me how I'm a foreigner when I was born in America.
Well, hey, that's what you call a tether. That's what you
are. Yo, you sound like Trump for real.
I'm like a motherfucker.
You calling me a tether, baby?
You exude everything that is Black American and yet talk down on it and say we ain't got no culture.
Yo, I have never said
you can only do that. You can only do that from the escapism that is your country.
You sound emotional. I've never said one thing.
It is what it is.
I haven't said one thing down on Black America. I love Black America.
Michael.
Man, we ain't got no culture. Ain't talking now.
Hold up, MD.
No, it's
talking about my fault. You're talking about my people.
Can y'all hear me?
It's not your fault that there's no culture. I didn't say you guys don't have culture.
Michael.
I said it was robbed from you.
Michael, hold up.
So emotional.
One thing we don't do.
Yeah, I am a little emotional.
Hold on. One thing we don't do over here, we don't call people coons. We don't call them girls. So just.
I didn't say he was a girl. I said he sounded.
Yeah,
like
it's all good. Hey, I ain't tripping. It's all good. Like I said, you're a tether. You exude everything that is.
He called me a tether first. He called me a tether first.
You exude everything that is Black American, but you escape from it with your reality in Jamaica. That's what a tether is, sir.
So
Sorry.
if he called me a tether, can I call him? Can I say he argue like a girl?
Go ahead. I ain't got no problem with that.
Thank you.
I tried.
What I'm saying is, I need you to stick to the point. Not having a culture is not something that makes Black Americans less than. That's not what I'm saying. I don't hold you guys.
It does, bro. It does. It does. Because it takes away the accomplishments of the people that instill that culture in me. Absolutely. So we do, bro. It's very disrespectful.
Oh my! Oh, you know what?
Absolutely.
I'll put it like this: if you find it disrespectful, I'm sorry you feel that way, and I'm sorry that's how you took it. It wasn't meant to be.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm not taking anything away from the conversation. I'm just letting you know.
All right. It was meant. I'm saying that you guys, as Black Americans, there was never a chance for you all. I'm gonna say us. There was never a chance for us to become unified. Every time we had a chance where there was something we could unify on, white supremacy destroyed it. When they were building Black towns, they bombed them and killed them. When hip hop music was trying to be something, they destroyed it and they made gangster rap the number one or whatever. When we were solid units, they sent us off to war to kill other people. There was never a time for Black Americans to unify. That's what I'm saying. It was never a chance.
But it was time for them to create a culture within that reality. That's what it was time for. Absolutely. And they did that. It didn't give a damn where you was at in the country. They did it. From the Gullah Geechee to the Creole to the down south to the Great Migration. They did it. And it don't matter where you at. the reality still stays the same, bro.
There's no. I'm sorry. There is no connection between you and some dude from Montana. It just don't happen. I don't see it.
Where did that dude from Montana come from?
Huh?
Where did he come from? Where did the dude he ain't exist in Montana all of a sudden? Where did he come from?
He was the descendant of slaves who were taken
from where?
To go west.
From where? From where?
From Africa.
No. From where? Where did he come from after he left
from
to go to
Africa. I
Montana?
just answered the question.
He ain't go from Africa to Montana. Where did he come from?
Where did he come from? He came from
Where did he come from?
He came from slaves from Montana.
Yanga, do you know what I'm saying, Yanga? Yanga, do you know what I'm saying?
He knows
He's
what you're saying.
Is he not? It's the same
So
place
that you don't even know what we're talking about. So we have a culture and you don't know what we're talking about.
Bingo, boy, MD, you the truth.
Man,
MD,
please.
you are the truth. That's
you
right.
You can say, hey, just because you say something with passion, don't make it right. Just because you got a cheerleader.
So what are we talking about then? What are we talking about? What did me and Yanga just communicate?
Can I just
What did we just communicate?
Can I just
You're trying to get me to say that they came from black people on this side. Everybody came from slaves. Say what you want. Jamaicans, where Jamaicans came from. We came from slaves mixing with indigenous people.
So
call it what you want.
But you're making a distinction of Jamaica.
Right.
No, I'm not. You made the distinction of Jamaica. You said we were foreign.
God damn. So what we talking about? I'm confused.
You said we were different. That what you said.
We are different.
You said that. You said you got a culture.
He said you foreigners and women always look down on black men. That's what he said.
You're saying we don't have a culture. You're saying in Jamaica y'all have a culture. We don't. What makes you guys have a culture and we don't? You said something to. You said something to Trevor. Hold on. You said something to Trevor that he understood and got. You said that was your proof. MD just did the same thing, but that's not proof.
Because I understood it as what it has to be something that's unique. That was hip hop. That wasn't black. That's what I'm saying.
I ain't said nothing about no hip hop.
MD didn't say anything about hip hop.
Blunts down the block.
I said
We're gonna do this.
No, I said where did he come from? You don't even know where it come from.
What are you talking?
You said he come from slaves.
Points. Stick to 1 point.
What is what?
Shirtless black son. Shirtless black son.
Mike is shook. We got another one. Somebody give him some. Welcome to the arena, Mike.
I'm bullying niggas. Am I hanging somebody off the balcony? Am I getting publishing?
He's shook. He's shook. Welcome to the arena, baby. Welcome to the arena. Get him my ice pack. You live near your man's. Get him my ice pack.
Hey, let Juju.
Matter of fact, go ahead.
Yeah, let Juju say what she was trying to say.
I'm sorry.
My bad, Juju. My bad.
My bad, Sweets.
Okay, so Mike, can you explain that better? Because I really didn't understand neither anymore what you was talking about. Like,
all right, which part?
Because even if it's not exactly your culture, it doesn't mean that it's not culture. They can have their own culture.
Right. This is
but
what
I want to know if you meant like. I want to know if you meant like the whole America as a whole is not united, or do you mean like what do you mean? Can you explain that better?
I mean, Black Americans never had a chance to unite and become a group that grew together. Like it's never been that. It's always been East Coast blacks,
Civil
and
rights
Southern
movement,
blacks, and Western blacks. It's never been.
It's always been like that.
Man, if you don't let me finish talking to this nice young lady,
bro, because you don't know what you're talking about. Like at the end of the day, you don't know what you're talking about.
If I don't know what I'm talking about, you damn sure come behind me and show me I'm wrong, right?
As a matter of fact,
right,
I would go as far as to say we was more condensed than y'all was on the island, because we come from a Pacific area in America where we branched out at. We was condensed as hell.
What are you talking
about? You don't know what I'm talking about?
You were in the South. Yes, that's where you started. But not all of you were in the South. Not all of you.
Where did the culture come from?
Not all of you. There is no culture.
Damn.
I will get to you in a second.
All right, my bad. All right.
Let me finish with Juju. I'm sorry. So, man.
Hold on. Blackson trying to say something.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
We can't hear you. And put on a damn shirt. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Okay. So my question is that's why y'all couldn't hear me. I was muted. Okay, so let me ask this. I'm gonna ask this question for Trevor. Trevor,
what's up?
Do people in St. Anne and Montgo's Bay have the same dialect?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Yo, I never said dialect or I never said dialect or I didn't say that. You guys keep saying shit that I didn't say.
Okay, well, no. I want to know. Okay, from Montego Bay and goddamn St. Anne's Bay, do we have the same dialect?
You mean to tell me it's different?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm gone.
Oh, really?
Did you,
really, Trevor? Really? Are you really? You really want to go there, sir?
Mr. Blackson?
You really want to get me and Nature Mom on here? Yes. Go ahead, Mike. Because Trevor just don't know.
I'm not gonna. Yo, I love seeing people argue. That shit, I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. Did you understood what I said to Trevor, right?
No. What I'm saying is I'm from St. Anne's Bay, so I didn't understand. I didn't understand
I get what you're saying. I got what you're saying.
Okay.
All I said to him, and please don't like say what it means or whatever.
Okay.
So all I said to him was, and this is what I'm trying to get. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not saying black people failed in any way. That's
what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, Michael. What I'm saying is that Jamaicans from St. Anne Bay didn't know what the hell you were saying.
No,
that's not true. That's not.
No, that is true. That is true. Why is it not true? No. Everybody be quiet. Trevor, why is that not true?
It's not true.
Are you from St. Anne's Bay?
No, I'm from Kingston, Jamaica.
Exactly. You're not. We have a different dialect in St. Anne's Bay, sir. I'm from St. Anne's Bay. Checkmate. Checkmate. No, my grandmother's from.
What a marina is?
Huh? I do.
You know what a marina is?
Tell me what a marina is, sir.
I'm asking you.
It's something you need. It's something you need to put on.
Stop it, Trevor. Stop.
It's something you need to go put on.
No, what I'm saying is that people from St. Anne's Bay, Montego Bay, Kingston all have different dialects, and so
you're making a war that we're not fighting. I'm not arguing with that. Okay. I've never been to St. Anne's.
So when you said the little slang to Trevor, there's people in the South that can do that. There's people from New Orleans can do that.
I didn't say slang.
So that's culture. Come on, Mike.
I did not say slang, sir.
Michael, what you gonna learn?
Whatever you want to call it, tomato. What I'm saying is
it's not tomato. Words have meanings.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's a culture that you don't recognize. That's what we're trying to tell you, sir. You don't recognize the culture.
This is funny. So you're the foreigner. So you're the foreigner that Yanga has drafted. I'm sorry, he muted. I shouldn't even have brought him up. But you're the one he's drafted to prove his point. That's the worst try ever.
No. I just been sitting here listening to your what you define as a culture, and I'm saying that you guys don't know American culture. That's all I'm saying.
I know. You don't know American culture. America as a whole has the shittiest culture in the world.
Checkmate. Now you're admitting that we have culture. You might give it your opinion.
I said black Americans. Y'all don't fucking listen.
We have culture.
America has a culture. America has a culture. Black Americans don't. Unless you know what, I'll take it back. Unless you guys want to take on Americans' culture, then you can ride with that. If that's your culture, you accept that as your culture.
You're not familiar with American culture. Lex, what's going on, man?
How you gonna tell me what I'm familiar with? You don't know my mind.
What's up, man?
I
see why we in derision. This is why the dark side is needed so much, man.
I love the dark side. Bring that vortex.
This is why, bro. The confusion. Black culture defines American culture. It's just the reason, but the only reason why it's not just black culture, because we, like Jamaicans, they have a country and they still getting treated like hoes. See, our culture gets, funneled through the bigger American culture. But nigga, hip hop is black culture. Break dancing is black culture.
Now see,
soul food and barbecuing is black culture. Christianity and Islam and voodoo are black culture. Hoodoo is black culture. Slang is black culture. Just because they commercialize it and put it on Fox News now, we invented it. Culture means the different manifestations of an expression of a people.
And I'm
so the
saying
only reason why
black Americans are a people.
And I tell you what, one thing that's in black culture that you Jamaicans and other black foreigners need to get is rebellion. Because that's why you got your own lands. There's something we don't have, and you still don't run them. You still being ruled by the queen and in your own. Now, if there's anything of a disgrace to me, like black people in America are basically Americans.
You know what I'm saying? We
No,
don't,
the fuck they're not.
right? So what I'm saying is, where's the Jamaican car? See, y'all need some Black Americans over there to come bring you some innovation. You
know what?
You got your own land.
You know what's
but
so
yet,
funny?
where is the Jamaican major trade in international trade? You know what they brag about in Trinidad? They got the best ice cream. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here.
Yo, this is the exact problem. This is the exact problem with talking
so
to
what
black
I'm saying is,
this is the problem. I didn't
when
say
you talk
shit,
about
I didn't say
black
shit down
culture,
on black people.
bro,
I didn't say
black
people
culture is
I
all
said black
through
people were amazing.
everywhere. But I'm just saying,
No,
black
you're
culture.
not. You're trying to disrespect me. That's
Black
the difference. You're
culture
trying to
is in
disrespect my
America.
culture. I didn't
Black
try to disrespect
culture
yours.
is in Jamaica, bro.
No, it's not.
It's spread all
No,
the way
it's not.
to Jamaica. It's in Africa.
You're using black as the word Africa. That's not
No,
the
I'm
same.
talking about
Africans
black.
don't even call
I'm talking about black culture, bro.
No, you're not, because you said hoodoo is black culture. No, the fuck it's not. It's
Yes, it
distinctly
is.
from Africa.
Why-
It's
why-
distinctly
why-
from Africa.
So
It's
listen,
distinctly
hold
from
on.
Africa.
Go to
It's from
Louisiana
African
and find
religion.
that
It
about
is brought from African religion. It
Right.
is brought from
And
African.
that's part of the culture.
African
No,
is
it's not.
part of black culture.
Africans don't even consider themselves black.
Exactly.
All you did was
Man,
try to
that's
shit on
stupid.
Jamaica for your whole speech.
Man,
That
That's
ain't
semantics.
shit to me.
That's
You're not
semantics.
gonna
Hey,
hurt
hold
my
on,
feelings, sir.
what
You're
Africans?
not gonna hurt my feelings. Oh
I'm
no, he said Jamaican. Yo, I think Jamaicans do stupid ass shit too. That's not what we're talking
But you
about.
said, wait a minute, so we ain't African now?
What
that's
the hell
crazy,
are you talking
bro.
about? Do y'all
Right,
listen
that's
or
what
do
I'm
you just
saying.
react?
Africa is a part of black culture.
No, it
They
is
got
not.
people here.
No, it is not.
What are you
Oh,
talking
wow.
about?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Wow. Man,
Yo,
you were doing good, Mike.
Damn,
You were
man,
know
doing
what?
we
good.
ain't
Check this out.
Hold on.
Check this out.
Africa
Damn,
is
I
a
thought we
part.
was on the same
please,
boat, brother. God
let me
damn.
say this
No,
one
man, this
thing.
is what I
Yeah,
be
you lost
telling
me.
y'all over here, man. Y'all be having some slow pokes, bro.
You know what?
Africa,
If I'm slow,
Hold
you
on.
the gum on my shoe.
hold on.
Be easy.
Africa
Now, like I said,
Africa
let me
is a
say this
part of
one thing that you
Jamaican
guys can go off and
culture.
hate me all you like.
Africa is a part of it's a part of the diaspora's culture.
It's a
What
part
are
of
you
the
talking about?
diaspora. Yes. But
So
your problem is
culture.
you're using the wrong verbiage.
All
Black
right, bro.
wasn't
Hold
invented.
on, bro.
Black wasn't
Let me,
invented until America.
it doesn't
Okay?
matter.
Black people. It
Culture.
does matter.
Hey,
Black
yo,
has
bro.
a meaning.
Hold on,
Black
bro.
African
means
culture is
something.
part of
Hold
Jamaican
on,
culture.
bro.
That's
Please
what
go
Lex is
down.
saying.
Words
And this is
mean
what I
something.
be telling
If
y'all. We
nobody in
got so
Africa,
many
people in
unqualified
Africa
people
aren't
the
saying
root
they're
of it
black.
all.
They're saying
confusing
they're
our people.
Nigerian. People
Now,
in
let me
Africa
clear-
aren't saying they black. They're
Let
saying
me-
they're Cameroonian. People in Africa, people in
Yes,
Haiti,
they
they're
are
saying they're
saying
black.
they're black
saying
in
they're
Africa.
Haitian.
What are you
Black
talking about?
is America. Black is uniquely
Hold
American.
on, bro. Wait a minute, bro. You're behind. You're behind.
African
Listen,
culture
You
is
can
the
call
root
me
of
behind
all the
all you
shit.
want.
Like, what
Hold
you
on.
talking about here?
What?
only come in these instances when people are confusing my people. Culture
I am far from
Hold up,
confusing.
listen,
If
bro.
people would listen, it would make a
All right,
lot
hold
more
on,
sense.
brother,
They want to
listen.
argue.
All right, hold up, brother. Listen, you don't know what culture is. I'm gonna just be honest.
You don't know what
And hold
culture
on,
is.
and I'm gonna say this: culture evolves.
Of course it does.
All right, so we come from Africa.
Yes.
We have unique experiences,
I
and
agree.
therefore those experiences become a part of the culture. So Africa never left black culture. To
There
say
is no
it's not
such
black.
thing.
Hold
I
on, hey,
never
bro.
said-
Hold on, bro.
What is
Hold
your
on, because
problem? Y'all don't listen.
because you don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly
Honestly,
what
you're
I'm
not
talking
even
about.
qualified to have
Yo,
this
who the hell are you to
conversation.
tell me what I'm qualified to be for? Who do you think you are?
It's Lex Vortex, baby.
Maybe you need to turn your camera on. Let me see your African degrees.
You
ain't
What?
qualified for this conversation saying dumb shit like that.
So
How you gonna tell me
culture.
what I'm qualified
So
for?
even the Jamaican culture is developed still from African culture. Still
Yes,
the base.
I don't disagree.
All right. So how could
So what's the
African
difference?
culture not be a part of black culture? It's part.
Because black, I'm gonna
It's
say this
part
one
of
more
what
time.
forms black culture.
Why
and
you
that's
gonna
why-
ask me a question and keep talking?
Because I don't want your stupid ass answer.
Well, then shut your dumb ass up and don't ask me no stupid ass questions.
You need to listen. You need to listen and
slow
learn,
fuck.
bro.
If you dumb, just say you dumb.
For real, bro. You're a
You
complete
slow fuck.
idiot, man.
You dumb as hell.
You don't even know what
Go
culture
sit in
is.
the corner, you dunce
Tell us
bastard.
what culture
You
is.
slow as
This
fuck.
nigga, this
Why
nigga
you-
gave
that's
an
why you call it
example.
vortex, because you stupid as shit.
He
There's nothing
think
in
an
your head.
example. He
The
think an
vortex is
example of
between your ears.
culture is to say
Vortex is
something
between your
nobody
ears.
else.
You slow
Nigga, I
bastard.
can take you to
Eat
I can take
several
you to
bags,
Compton,
nigga.
and
What you
niggas will say
talking
some
about?
shit you don't know what they
Yo,
talking
shut the
about
fuck
on
up.
their
Yo,
block.
fuck you,
Your
fuck
How's
you,
that
everyone. How
culture?
about that?
drowning.
How about that? How about that?
Okay, look,
Fuck
structure
outta
coming
here.
in. We're going to give 2 minutes apiece, man, because now the structure got to come in. We're going to give 2 minutes apiece.
Niggas
So
I
we gonna
mean,
say
bro,
Mike.
honestly,
Niggas
this
is
brother's
booty.
not even qualified to have a conversation with me. But I just wanted to add that for the people listening, culture develops over time. It is a people's expression. How the hell don't black people have the richest culture on the goddamn planet? Now, you know what else is a
damn.
part of black? You know what else is a
Out to
part
the
of black?
dark side.
You know what else is a part of black culture though? Self-hate.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So this is the many nuances to black culture is that at least in America is that there's so much confusion because we don't have our own land. See, you can sit around in Jamaica and get slapped upside your head in your own land and still have a culture and be proud. If black people had their own land called black land, there would be no other competing nation on the planet.
oh,
The entertainment would be there, the dancing would be there, the music will be, everybody becoming a black land a party, not Paris. Stop playing, bro. Everything we've done, we touched anything. That's why American culture is booming off of black culture. What are you talking about? They sell black culture across the world. So I don't understand like where the confusion comes in about culture.
Okay, let's give him. That was 2 minutes. Let's give Mike 2 minutes to rebut that. Did you want to say something, Mike?
I would love to as soon as I clear that vortex between his ears. So back to what I was saying. Black people in America, the term black is uniquely American. Okay? It was created because white was created in America. White was created after the Baker's Rebellion, where the elite white people decided when they realized that the poor whites, the poor blacks, the poor Native Americans, the indentured whites from Europe were joining together and started a year-long rebellion against the upper class white. Hey, stop talking. This is about 2 minutes.
No, I was just saying you're correct, bro.
I know I'm correct.
I was saying
I'm
you're right.
stupid.
Keep going.
I
Keep
know
going.
I'm correct.
Right
I'm
about
not
nothing
dumb.
though. It's not even
2
relevant.
minutes. Give us
Yo,
2 minutes.
why are you
Give us
talking?
2
I ain't
minutes.
talking through none of your shit.
Yeah, brother Mike. Go ahead,
Thank
man.
you. You that nigga. Thank you. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm a little emotional. I felt that one too. I felt it. All right. So like I was saying, that is where white came from. And in response to that, black was created. That is why black is not African. Black is uniquely American from the 1800s.
Black Africans have been
do
using
not cut me off in my 2
Hold
minutes.
on,
Nobody
That's what-
said nothing.
Hold on,
Nobody said a word when he was getting his 2 minutes.
Hold
Nobody
on.
said a word when he was getting his
What
2
is
minutes.
the hell?
Yeah, give us 2
Nobody
minutes.
said a word.
You gotta give him his 2 minutes. Hold
Nobody
on.
said
2
a
minutes.
fucking word. Nobody said nothing when he was that
problem
bullshit
with
talking.
freedom of speech right
Nope.
here. Go
Yo,
ahead.
shut the fuck up. I'll let you
Go
run
ahead,
your
Mike. Go
bullshit.
ahead.
Let me
Go
run
ahead,
mine.
bro.
Let me run mine. Hold my time. All right. I thought I got a laugh out of that from Maxine Waters. Anyway, so like I was saying, black, the term black is uniquely American. So when I say black, I'm talking about the American black experience, the black American experience. So when I say black is not African, that is what I'm saying. I am not saying that the black people in America are not linked back to the Africans. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not a fucking idiot. Okay? The problem is niggas, apparently, who we talking about, they only like to react instead of listen. Okay? Now, when he said black culture in America would be no, nigga, the exceptional black artists of America are, of course, the best, in my opinion, the best of all time. Of all time. Black greatness is a thing. I think black greatness is the top shelf greatness of all races. I think that, personally. I think that from every place that has what we're calling black people. Okay? From this country who made blues and got it stolen from them. From this country who started fucking aftercare programs and feeding the youth programs.
There's a Lauryn Hill on every corner.
Can I speak?
On every corner, bro.
So I can't speak?
Go ahead. That was actually, I given you 3 minutes since they talking.
All
That was
right, I'm
actually
done.
3 minutes.
Hey,
Yeah.
I feel like he had 3 minutes too, but I ain't gonna shut. It ain't no big deal.
Yeah,
Because
that was the
motherfuckers gonna believe. I'm gonna keep it. I'm
I
gonna keep it quick.
I mean, let's be
Niggas
honest,
believe what
bro.
you want.
You start
We're
running out of
arguing
gas,
over words.
man. Let's
Yeah,
get
he's
past
running out of.
tonight.
Go ahead,
I'm
Blue.
not.
Hey, come
Are
on.
you fucking dumb?
Yeah,
I
man,
can
you
talk
gotta
forever.
get an electric
You're
vehicle.
running out of gas, bro.
Yeah,
I can
bro.
talk
Nah,
forever.
you're dead on
Are
the
you
word,
dumb?
Black.
Are
But
you dumb? I can talk through your whole
I could
funeral. Are
just
you dumb?
I could just
Are
kill
you
you
dumb?
on the first
Nigga,
part,
I can
bro.
talk
That's all
Negro
you
is
can
black.
do, though, bro. Let him. All right, Blue, you go ahead, man. Say something. I gotta mute you, Mike. I mean, I'm trying to give you some pain. I'm staying out of it. I'm being impartial as fuck.
Yeah,
I want to jump in it. But go ahead, Blue.
he's cut. Negro is black. Negro means sub-Saharan African. Black equals sub-Saharan African. Even when you go back to when the Hebrews try to use the map where they talk about at one point in time they called it the land of Judah. They was trying or Negro land. They was just trying to say you were sub-Saharan African or black. Same thing they did with Egypt. That's the reason it's called Egypt. Same reason why they call them Ethiopians. It's another term for another language with them saying black, bro. That's all it is. The word negro or negro is black, bro. You're tripping.
Right, and I want to, when people need to stop this, Africans don't call themselves black. Americans, hold up, bro. Americans don't call themselves American. Like people,
yes, they do.
Dumbass If someone asks me where I'm from in America, I'm not gonna say I'm American. I'm gonna say Tennessee.
Hey, that's because you
hold
in America.
on, man, because you don't know what you just calm down.
I know what I'm talking about.
When people make these comments, it's so silly. Well, people in Africa, if people in Africa are talking to each other, of course they're gonna be like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, I'm from Nigeria." It's already known they're African. But when Africans go into other parts of the world, they say I'm African. If they want to be specific, they'll say the land they coming from. If I go into another place and someone asks me where I'm from, I might say America. And then if I want to get more specific, I might say Chicago.
What the fuck are you arguing? I just said that.
So all of this, Africans don't call themselves black. Yes, the hell they do. I got plenty of Africans I talk to online every day that refer to themselves as black. Black is an ancient term, but black is a term that's been specifically regarded as, Africans in America. You know what I'm saying?
It is mad difficult.
The socio-political construct. But when you talk about black culture, it is an amalgamation of all our experiences and expression. That's why black culture in America is just another expression of African culture. We're a new African tribe called African Americans in America, bro. What are you talking about?
That was the best. That was the best since I've been on this thing. That was the best explanation that I've heard. What you just said. If you want to say it's an extension from what was brought to Africa, separated, chopped up, skewed, and boiled, and then made this, I'll accept that. I'm cool with that. All I was saying
that's exactly what it is, though. That's
okay. If that's what you say, but that's not what I was saying. What I was saying was a uniquely black American culture wasn't allowed because the white supremacists
they couldn't stop it, sir. They couldn't stop it. That's what you got it twisted. We've been whipping white ass ever since we got here. Nobody ever gave us freedom. Nobody ever. No one ever gave us anything. They never freed us or nothing. We fought. We won the Civil War when they was losing before we entered. Nigga, what are you talking about? No one let us. They couldn't stop us. The culture was already rich and it developed even more, became even more stronger. When did we not ever have a culture? And you said hoodoo. He said hoodoo.
I think we have a
he said, hold on, he said hoodoo
That's what it
is not black culture. Hoodoo is actually African American culture. It's a mixture. It's a mixture of voodoo, Christianity, and other Native American shit too that we got here. How's that not black culture?
Voodoo was in Haiti before black Americans had
voodoo, not hoodoo. Nigga, do you know the difference?
Nigga, I didn't hear what you said, nigga. You gotta enunciate better. That's not my fault.
Hoodoo. And even the voodoo in Haiti, is not exactly the same as the one that came from Africa. It evolved according to their situation. What are you talking? You gonna say that's not Haitian culture? So that's not
agree.
Haitian culture?
What are you talking about?
You said that what we got is not, you said that's African culture, not black culture. So the voodoo in Haiti,
No, nigga, you said that.
Are you saying that's not Haitian culture?
You said that. You
Oh
said
my
that what
God,
came
bro,
was
you
black.
confused
I said
now.
it's not black.
I didn't confuse you. I didn't
You
smack
said
you
it's
up so
not
bad.
uniquely.
Confused,
You said
bro.
we don't have anything
I
that's
said
uniquely black. Well, I'm trying to figure
yes.
out
That's
what's
what I'm saying.
uniquely
It's not
Jamaican culture.
uniquely
What
Black
do you think?
American. That's what I'm saying.
So what is uniquely Jamaican?
Where do they practice
There's plenty
hoodoo
of
at
things that
in
are
China?
uniquely Jamaican.
Where's hoodoo in
Like
Hoodoo
what?
is black, bro.
I said it before we got on before this whole thing started. I said a phrase to Trevor, and he understood it because that's a unique. It's a unique
their phrases
Jamaican
and com-
experience.
A
It's
phrase,
a
phrases
bro?
are
unique
not right.
Jamaican experience.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. We got phrases, nigga, that's unique to us, bro. Like, what
Right.
are
You got
you
what that's
talking
unique
about?
to you?
What do you
Hold on,
think
who
slang
it's
is?
phrases.
Hey,
Just that
if
we're in
that's one of you
America.
two
Man, cut
goofy
that
ass
shit out
niggas,
of here.
I don't
A
want to hear you. I want to talk to
phrase?
niggas that got sense.
No,
I don't want
bro.
to hear neither one of you
No,
goofy ass
bro.
niggas.
Even you using the
Nigga,
word nigga
you
like
ain't
you
got
use
no
is
sense.
Black
You just
American
said a
culture.
phrase.
Yeah,
No,
no,
it's
it's
Black
Black American, but it ain't
American.
culture. It's Black
Nigga,
American, but it
silly
ain't
as
You
culture.
shit,
speaking
bro.
nigga. You speaking nigga right
It
now.
is
Yo, whoever you
stupid.
are can eat several bags, nigga. How about that? Now back to
Why
whoever
you
you was making
speaking
sense a
nigga
second
and
ago.
not Jamaican right now?
Hey, Michael,
Sound like
Michael.
you speaking nigga to
Hey,
me.
Lex, one second.
There's no such thing as
Hey,
speaking
Michael,
nigga, but you
Michael,
can hold
Michael,
on to that.
Michael,
What up, bro?
He's speaking
one
to me right
second.
now.
1 second. Hey,
No such
Black,
thing.
Michael, you sure you ready for this? Like this,
Nigga, this ain't nothing
now,
but
hold up,
Thursday. Fuck you talking about?
This the world I brought you in. It's like this every day. So I just want to make sure you ready for this.
As long as they don't cry and talk about, man, kick him out the group.
Oh no, they gonna make videos about you. Trust me, it's gonna be videos made about you.
And I hope, hey,
That's one thing
Nah,
about
this
you,
dude,
Michael.
We are not saying
When
the
y'all
same
make
He
thing,
ain't
videos
said
Joe.
about
nothing
me,
tough
They
enough
saying
to
the
make the
same
highlight
thing.
reel. He ain't-
all I
Yeah,
ask,
this dude's a diamond,
is you let
bro.
me
He don't even know when he
let me
died.
take a picture. Let me take a picture with my bird
This
up
nigga just
saying
walking
"fuck you,"
around.
and you make all the videos about me you want.
Hey, but I mean, I know you can handle yourself, so I'm about to dip, man, so I could spend the rest of the time with my daughter.
Do your thing, man. My daughter with her mom, so you know what it is. Hey, much love, my G. Be
We'll
safe, you heard?
finish kicking him around for you, bro. Don't even worry about it.
Nigga, never that.
Hey,
Never.
Yanga,
Never.
I better not see one more video after tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right.
sir. Hey,
Yanga, this
listen,
know why-
I'm just gonna start calling Lex now. Juju, you're wrong.
Now all y'all want to jump. Now all y'all
I
want to
didn't
be
want
dark
to.
side now, huh? Everybody want to be dark
Hey,
side.
that's the answer.
I don't disagree with shit they saying. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
man.
Look, nationalism is nationalism, bro. We ain't going for that. My man's just wrong. He can't say we didn't have no culture, and I think he's being proven contrary.
No, I'm just because a bunch of you believe the same thing doesn't mean I've been proven wrong. There's a whole lot of niggas in the world that believe if a woman makes it hard
All
for you
right,
to see
bro.
your kid,
Can we
you should
move
quit.
past the
That don't
phrase?
make it right.
So far, the only thing unique you gave us was a phrase. Outside of a phrase, bro. What's
No, sir.
uniquely
That's the
Jamaican?
one thing we did before y'all started jumping on me. Like I said, the whole connection of everybody from that one part. And I said it's not about
No,
it's
what's
not about dialect.
uniquely
There is a connection.
Jamaican, bro?
Okay, let's stop talking about Jamaica. There's a whole lot of things that
No,
Italian people know,
bro.
that people from Italy know, that is
No.
passed down from Italians, that Italians know. They have an Italian culture. Yes, it usually comes with the land. It usually comes with the land. I'm sorry. I'm not shitting on Black Americans. I'm saying white people fuck with y'all. Fuck with us. I'm Black American. I was born in New York. I'm one of it.
Man, they fuck Jamaica up, bro. Like, I'm trying to figure out. You niggas got a whole land and ain't made no progress. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is y'all talking about.
You keep trying to like downgrade
Jamaica
me or whatever.
is black.
Yo, nigga, I agree. I agree.
The whole country is black,
Jamaica has
bro.
fucked
So
off a
what's
whole
the
lot of
problem?
shit. I agree.
So
Jamaica
what's the
fucked off
problem?
a whole lot of opportunities.
The problem is
Jamaica
their
did dumb shit.
culture. They have a
That don't
culture of
change
submission to
that
white
don't
people.
change what I'm saying.
What'd you say, Lex?
That's the issue.
The islanders have a culture of submission now to white people. That's the problem.
Hey, who said that? Who said that?
Like, do you know now? John Henry Clark.
Who said that? Who said the islanders have a culture of submission? Who said
John
that?
Henry Clark gave a lecture on Marcus
No, I'm asking
Garvey.
who in the room
Hold
said
on.
that. Who in the room
I
said
said
that?
it. Hold on, bro.
Who?
I said it, man. Hold up. Now, John Henry
Nigga, say
Clark.
your name, goof ass nigga.
Lex Vortex, sir.
Okay, that's the first intelligent thing you
AKA
said. I
Nimrod.
thoroughly agree with you.
All right, now John Henry Clark gave a lecture on Marcus Garvey and the Islanders. And do you know that Islanders used to argue about who was better based upon who ruled them? Like,
Yes,
we're
I
ruled
agree.
by the British. You're ruled by
Yes.
the French. But you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like the
And
ones that
slaves
was
in
ruled
America
by
used
the
to say-
British. Hold on, bro.
and
The
slaves
ones
in
that were
America
ruled by
used
the
to be-
British thought
And
that they
slaves in
was
America
more
were happy to have
fancy.
the better master.
Wait, let him finish. Hold
And
on.
slaves in America had the Master Johnson is better than this
The
one.
ones that was
So the
ruled
fuck
by the
what?
British were
So the fuck
thought
what?
they was more fancy because they was ruled by the British. Like how?
You see what I'm saying?
Like, what kind
This
of?
is why it's hard to
what
have a
kind of-
conversation
Oh God,
with
damn.
intelligent people.
What's
This is
up with
why.
this, bro?
So what, nigga? Yes, niggas
So-
was stupid.
All right, so
Yay!
what I'm saying is,
There was suck ass niggas like you who used to be happy to be Mr. Johnson's plantation. So the fuck what? What they got to do with what we talking about?
it has a
nothing.
lot to do with culture.
Got nothing
And
to do with
that's
what we
what I'm
talking
saying.
about. Nothing.
It's
Has nothing to do with culture.
culture.
There's pussies everywhere. There's pussies everywhere.
No, it's a part of their culture, though.
No, it's a
That's
part
how
of
you
it's a part of
because
it's
if
a
it
part
wasn't
of
a part of their
minority culture for there
They
to be
would never
bitch ass
be-
niggas that are brainwashed to love their masters.
We got
That is
another one in their
minority
feelings,
culture.
Dark Side. We got another one in their feelings. We done created another enemy.
Actually, no, this isn't feelings. This is just us debate. This wasn't feelings.
So
And,
anyway,
and laughing doesn't mean you're right.
all right, bro,
That didn't mean
bro,
anything.
like, all right. So the point I'm making.
See,
that
hold
is-
on. You ain't shit, nigga. See, that ain't do nothing. That was
Right.
stupid.
That's
Makes
true.
sense, you clown ass nigga. That ain't make sense. When you make good points, I agree with you.
You ain't
Because I'm
gave
not a
us this
baby.
unique
I'm not a 2-year-old.
Jamaican culture,
When you make
bro.
points,
I'm trying
I
to
agree.
figure out what's separating this uniquely Jamaican culture from Africa.
You know
They got
what?
their own
He's
land
been on
called
What's your
there
name?
for
Jamaica.
hours.
What's your
This
name?
man been on there for hours and ain't said that. He's danced around the issue. He can't.
You know
He
why?
said-
Because
I
every
can-
time I try to
we can
talk,
tell them better than him.
every time I try to talk, you niggas jump up and come up
Jamaican
with
food is a
Jamaica
part
ain't
of
shit.
Jamaican
Jamaica
culture.
ain't shit.
Jamaican dance,
Jamaica ain't
reggae.
shit. That's what you
Blood
do.
clot, boom, boom, boom. La, la. That's all a
That-
part
did
of
that- did that
Jamaican
make you feel
That's
good?
why I hope that
Did that make
The
you feel good?
dance, the wine
Did you feel
dance.
good inside?
Because he gonna
You know
die
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
front.
Rice
Did you
and
feel good
beans,
inside? Did that make you feel good
motherfucking
inside?
curry
Are
goat.
you happy?
That's
Do you
part
wanna
of
do
an
another book?
expression. No, bro, I'm saying that it's part of you're not understanding that it's part of an expression of their culture. Their
Yes,
food,
I
their
agree.
reggae music. And you said we don't have no culture. Hip hop
No.
is a part of
Oh
our
my
culture.
God. Yo, can I
Just
please
like
speak without any?
reggae
Give me
is a
go
part
ahead,
of
get your shit off.
Jamaican
Get your shit off.
culture. Just like
Get your
beef
shit off.
patties is a part of Jamaican culture.
I agree.
Okay, nigga,
Jazz.
fried chicken, pig feet, collard greens, and motherfucking all that shit is part of black culture in America.
That I'm just saying.
Jazz, R&B,
Can I speak
Yeah.
now? I'll let you go. Can I go now?
And the church.
rock and
even as
roll,
much
Oh, you're
as I
not
hate
done.
to
All right,
say
keep
it,
going.
the
Keep going.
Black church
the black church, that's
Keep
part
going.
of black
is
culture.
unique.
Hey, and now let me
The
say
black
this.
church is unique, bro. And
Let
the
me say
No
this,
culture
one
of the
please.
does
black
church
church
like
really
black
Please.
took
folks,
over
nigga.
Yo,
Nobody
I'll
gets
let
the
you get
Holy
off. Can I
Spirit
get off?
like black folks.
Can I get off, please?
And
I'll
that
let you
goes
go.
back
Shut
to
up.
African culture, which is a
All right, go ahead.
voodoo ritual.
Go ahead. Go
The
ahead.
black people are still practicing voodoo in church.
Okay.
every
That's what catching
Sunday.
the Holy Ghost is. Nigga, we
weekly
was doing
session.
that for thousands of years. They wasn't doing that in churches like that before black folk.
Okay.
You look at a voodoo ritual and go to a black church on Sunday. Only difference is the motherfuckers got on pretty clothes.
You done?
No, sir.
Okay, continue.
So
Are you running out of gas?
no, I'm running out of patience. Go ahead, brother.
You don't seem to have much of it anyway.
Yo, this guy, I like this guy.
I dig you too, my G. But we'll have to get on the
Yeah,
topic
brother.
where we're not fighting.
Yeah, go ahead,
All right.
brother Mike. Your opportunity to rebut.
All right. Oh shit! This nigga said rebut. Should I get a tie?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
heard
that's it.
somebody. But
Your
people
opportunity
telling
to
me
respond, rather.
that y'all was
No,
pulling my
I like
card
it. I
on
ain't
this
mad.
black Malcolm X nationalism. So, and y'all wanted me to show up. So, that's what
All
I'm
right, well,
here for.
No problem. We'll hop right off. We'll hop on that as soon as we get off of this. It ain't gonna take too much longer. I don't understand why. Well, no, I take that back. I do kind of understand because I think Yanga expressed it to me better, and it made me. I look on it a little bit differently. there was no disrespect meant when I said there's no culture. I'm not saying you're a cultureless vagabond group of people. That's not what I was saying. Okay.
Well, you said it several times.
Hey,
but
hey,
it is
hey,
what it is. Go on.
man, let your boy get his time off.
Go ahead, bro.
Thank you kindly. That's how it was taken. I see that now. That's not how it was meant. When I use Jamaica, I only use Jamaica because that's what I know closely related, but it's not about Jamaica. Is Jamaica a fucked up place? Everywhere in the world is fucked up. There's fucked up shit in Jamaica. There's fucked up shit here. There's fucked up shit everywhere.
Proud though.
Okay, that make you feel good to say? Jump on it. Cause niggas here are proud to be nothing sometimes, right? Right? Niggas here are proud of nigga, I don't care nothing about no books, nigga. I'm counting these rocks.
Nigga, get your best five Jamaican and get your on the basketball court, nigga. We're dunk all over these redhead rocks.
Why is it that I can't talk without niggas cutting in? I shut up and let niggas talk even when they making dumbass points.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, that's a good argument though, Lex. Basketball, that's our culture. Soccer, that's y'all culture. That's Jamaican culture. Soccer.
No, the fuck it's
y'all doing good. Y'all displaying y'all skill in soccer is y'all culture.
Bobsledding is y'all
You know
culture.
what? You know what?
That's not part of y'all culture.
You know what? You know what?
I see Jamaicans get on the field and play soccer all the time.
I'm gonna say this and I'm be done.
I don't do the shit.
No. I'm gonna say this and I'm be done. I find it hilarious, right? How niggas say, "Oh, he run out of gas. He ain't got nothing to say. Why he can't express it?" And every time I try to express it, motherfuckers jump on the mic and have something to say to cut me off and then go off for a minute and a half on fuck shit that I got to defend before I get back to the original fucking point I was making in the first place. Now, I don't understand why. It seems as if you don't want me to express it, so I'm not. Now I'm just going to stop. Because apparently niggas can't have a discussion respectable because when I shut the fuck up for other niggas to talk, niggas can't give me the same respect. So if I'm not respected, I'm going to let it go. So y'all do what you the fuck you want to do. We can move on to the next topic.
Facts.
And
if you
y'all
want facts, if you want us 2 minutes.
This is what BANs are. This is BAN shit. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, facts. If he wants his 2 minutes, no facts, brother. If you want 2 minutes,
man,
to
he
respond,
got his curry goat ate and ain't nothing else to say, man. Let's move.
Nigga, the only person eating my curry goat is your ex-girlfriend, nigga. Fuck you.
We ate
your ex-girl eat the bones till it's gone, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
We went to that Jamaican restaurant and ate everything on the menu, bro. Ain't nothing else to say, man.
There was only one thing on the menu, your ex, nigga. I ate that shit up delicious.
Ain't no oxtails left, bro.
Sauce that bitch up. She was delicious. And I sent her back to your ass, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
Damn.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Man.
Send her back to you. Smelling like the fresh.
Yo, I can hear him right now screaming back. We all like the fresh
Hey, take your rice and peas to go, man.
Fuck you talking about? I sent your girl back smelling like the freshest curry, nigga.
Oh shit!
Your girl smell like the freshest.
Everything left is cocoa bread.
Your girl smells delicious. And it ain't cocoa bread no more. It's your girl thighs, nigga. I crack it open, butter run out. Fuck ass nigga.
So you gotta take your rice and peas to go.
Nah, nigga. I let my rice and peas stay right here, nigga. Ain't worried about it. They right on
your goat box.
Fuck out of here. Goofy face ass.
I tell you, the longest product they got though, and that Jamaican cola.
Talk about.
That shit is addictive like a motherfucker.
Hey, that Jamaican cola is fire. That is fire.
Tiger Bone. That Tiger Bone. The Tiger Bone.
Hey, Trevor gonna try to make sure he ain't got no blame for what happens next. He knew this shit.
Yeah. Nigga, ain't no blame, nigga. What the fuck y'all gonna do to me?
That nigga said, hey.
Hey, yo, me and Trevor, we gonna handle that black woman smoke, too. Because I
with the black woman smoke. What side you want?
Couple of disparaging things about me, like I don't respect black women and all this and that.
Well, you damn sure don't respect communication. Dusty face ass nigga.
Now, this is what I want to say about that. Listen, man, brothers got to stop this online caping.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like on the real, like this is a real scenario where I went in a restaurant and it was like some drunk white dude. Now he's in there harassing the black women working there. You know what I'm saying? They asked me to put his ass out. I put his ass out. That's different, bro. You niggas if a black woman is online crazy and running her mouth and want the smoke, she can get the smoke. But a queen is a queen and something else is something else. Like, for instance, you would never, I guarantee you, never hear me getting in nothing with Nature Mom. I love that. I love her because that's the energy she carries, bro. You see what I'm saying? But you can't tell me if Gorilla gets on here that she gets the same respect as Nature Mom. Hell no. She gonna get this work. So let's not be crazy with all this online caping, bro. When Sandra Bland has not been revenged yet. They hung her in the goddamn cell. Where was all the black woman protect? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, we got to stop playing the online games with the protecting the black woman. Now, you people know there's plenty of black women. I know some black women that'll give dudes a run for their money with their hands. Straight up. And I'm just saying, like, there's black women who get in the mix and get dirty with the dudes. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta expect to get that heat, or you gotta be someone that women that they don't even get involved in that. You won't see Holly up here arguing with you niggas. You ain't gonna see it. Just like you wouldn't have seen Dr. Francis Wellsing up here talking about you bitch ass niggas and this and that. So she would never get that energy. So brother, I respect the queens. Don't get that twisted.
I don't see why he would disagree with that. Is my mic on?
No, yeah, you good, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I got no problems with that.
But you know, you got a great point. What's your name, bro? The Jamaican brother?
Oh, Lord. Call me Papa XO, because everybody else got their name in here. I put mine in too.
One of the reasons why you don't recognize our culture, and I understand.
We already stopped that.
I know, but hold on, I'm going into something else. It's because we are in a nation that is not our own. Now, if you telling me if we had this in black land and all of this stuff was centered in black land, you would say we didn't have a culture?
I think
if all the music, all the hip hop here you heard now was coming out of black land, if all the expressions and all the inventions and all of that and the way we live was all in black land, you wouldn't be saying you to have. The reason why you say you have no culture is because we have no place.
That is a big part of it, yes. But here's the other half. If you guys were all centered, and I'm saying you guys got me feeling defensive about the Jamaica shit. But if we were all in a centralized place, let's not even say black land. Let's say all the black people in America moved to Georgia and took over Georgia, which we could do, but we ain't gonna get into that. Let's say they moved to Georgia and took over Georgia, right? The whole state of Georgia was just black people. There would be a unifying front. Everybody in Georgia would understand shit that happens there over the course of centuries. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a relationship that everybody, yes, culture isn't decades long. Culture is centuries long. Millennia sometimes. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying it hasn't been built. I'm not saying you guys don't have aspects of culture. You do. Black Americans are the baddest motherfuckers on the planet. Black people, period. Let's keep it a buck. You can put a black person anywhere. They gonna rise.
But how do all of us
what I'm telling you is our culture started with us based in a centralized location in the South. That's the base of it. And then it branched out. So I'm trying to figure out like what you're talking about.
I'm saying the reason I don't accept that is because you were not centralized. You were separated by plantations. How's
everybody eating hog maws and collard greens?
Let me respond. Damn. You were not centralized.
Go ahead, bro.
You were in the same place, but if we all live in the same apartment where we never see each other, we're not a unit. We're not a unit. That nigga lived on Master Johnson plantation. This dude lived on Mr. Smith plantation. They don't know each other. That's why when they ran and they escaped, they ran to Canada. They ran up north. They didn't know each other.
That's the same thing
came here,
Jamaica,
they were separated.
They've never been politically united as a people.
You talking about that shit just happened recently. That's some recent shit.
Are you saying that Jamaica was one big plantation?
Man,
bro?
leave Jamaica the fuck alone. Oh my God. I'm done with Jamaica. Leave Jamaica the fuck out of it. We talking about Black America.
Bro, like, yes, shit don't make sense.
But your points, though, like I'm trying to figure out when you use a
What?
point, like, well, because you had this plantation and this dude was on that plantation. So in
Right.
Jamaica, you had people split up on multiple plantations.
Right.
You need a
And
better
then,
point than that.
and then, what happened after that? Oh, we're gonna stop now. They didn't. They didn't escape. There was no escape to other countries. There was no escape to other parts of the country. There was no escape to other sections of the country.
You didn't even have to.
Y'all didn't run
They
them out.
didn't.
They
You didn't
left
have.
Jamaica.
They left Jamaica after
They
got all
left
the resources.
Jamaica. Y'all didn't force them out of Jamaica. They left Jamaica.
My
So I
G,
mean, what did y'all do?
say-
How do y'all all of a
you
sudden
did
y'all
not
got a
hear me
culture and
say-
we don't?
You did not hear me say that we forced them out. Stop
No,
making
I'm
us false
saying, but
arguments.
what? Here's the whole
That's not what I
point, and then
said.
I'm gonna be quiet, Mike. I'm gonna go back
My
on you.
point
Here's my
is-
whole point. You said
Go ahead.
Jamaica has a culture, and Black Americans don't have a culture. But everything we point out to Jamaica, I mean, how all of a sudden y'all got this magical fucking culture, and y'all ain't did
Nobody
shit?
said it
And
was
what's
magical.
crazy, Yanga, is Jamaican culture is a part of Black American
Is
culture.
that? Okay, break
Oh
it down,
my
man.
God.
And then let me tell you something, Mike. You done fucked around and made Dark Side come over here and make sense. We was fucking with these cats, but they didn't came on this shit and Black nationalists. Well, I was getting all emotional. I'm just gonna be real. They came and just brought the rational and logic, bruh. You ain't. They kind of got you dancing. You ain't substantiated shit you saying about
Sir,
other people having
once
a culture
again,
over us.
you cannot have me dancing if you don't give me a chance to make a point. Every time
Brother,
I try to make a point,
I didn't get how many
see,
minutes
you're doing
you
it right now.
need?
See,
I'm the
you're doing
one
it right now.
giving
See?
you the minutes.
You
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
damn
give you
lie.
another
Every
2
time
more
I speak,
minutes.
somebody jump on.
Wow.
Every
Okay, I'm gonna
single
give you 2
time.
more minutes.
Every you can't give me
He's
two more.
struggling. I'm gonna give
You
him 2
have
minutes.
not gotten any.
Give him time. Give him
You
time.
can't. No, you can't give me 2 more anything. I've never gotten my first 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes you supposedly gave me, Lex jumped in. Then after that, GMT jumped in. Then Yanga jumped in. I've never had 2 minutes, and I said I'm done. Y'all niggas don't listen. All you want to do is
Put a
say
fork in it
Jamaica.
because
See,
you're done.
there it is right
You're
there.
right. That's
I can't
about the
even get
most
2
truthful
minutes to
thing
argue.
you said.
I can't
You
even get 2
done.
minutes to yell it. I can't even get
Lex,
2
turn
minutes to
him
yell
over.
it.
Lex, flipping. You're burning him
I
on one
can't even
side.
get 2 minutes to
Flip
yell
this
it.
nigga.
I
Please
can't
flip
even
this
get
nigga,
2
serve
minutes
him
to
up.
yell it.
Bro, you
Y'all
done ran
niggas
the track
can't
about
say
3-4 times though,
cannot
bro.
take a
That's what we're
strong
trying to
man.
say.
That's your problem. Pussy, you can't even
Bro,
fucking talk.
you done ran the 400 about 2-3 times. That's what we're trying to say. Like we done gave you
No,
ample
I
opportunity.
can't. You've never given me a chance. Ever. I've not had 2 minutes without y'all shutting the fuck up yet. Period.
Lord have mercy. John made the routine.
That was funny. Whoever said that, that was funny.
Why Pan-Africanism is so important. This is
Yo,
why.
that's why you taking it that way. I feel like you're taking it that way because you think I'm trying to disrespect. Yo, I'm not.
No.
I promise you I'm not.
But even with these
Promise you I'm
differences right here, though, is what I'm saying. Why some people to criticize Pan-Africanism, it is the solution to these things. You know what I'm saying? When we recognize that even though we are in different social, tribal structures, that we have a common interest.
I agree.
And if Pan-Africanism was truly practiced like that, we wouldn't even be having the conversations like, with the foreign blacks and the Black Americans. And because
I agree.
To tell the truth, it's really the foreign blacks that haven't
Here you go
practiced
again.
Pan-African.
How you gonna say if Pan-African was good, we wouldn't have this foreign black talk, and then immediately say foreign blacks? Fuck out of here.
Because I'm saying that we're the ones that spread Pan-African, the Pan-African.
No, nigga.
thought.
I grew up in America. I was here when y'all was African booty scratches. I was here when y'all was them Haitians smell like this. Them Jamaicans smell like. Y'all do the same fucking shit. So miss me with that. I grew up in this shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's both. It
ain't foreigners, nigga.
But
it's everybody.
So
every minority feels. Every minority reacts how they. It's white supremacy. Like I said up front, white supremacy makes people hate each other. When we were talking about black men and black women, I said it was white supremacy. It is not us. Y'all want to blame the foreigners? It's not. It's white supremacy that shows, hey, they're different. They're different. They're different. They're different. That's what it is.
When it comes to Pan-African thought, I'm saying is black people accepted everybody is black, even Hispanics and everyone. If you was down against white supremacy and have some color, we said you was black. From mulattoes to Puerto Ricans to Hispanics to motherfuckers across the world, it was like you black. And we are the ones who was promoting that. And other people, like you said, didn't accept that. No, I'm not black. That's what I'm talking about. And that comes from mostly people that don't know the game like we know the game. That's just like people talk about Africa. Africa is divided, yes. Have they practiced Pan-Africanism? No. So when people say, what has Pan-Africanism done? It has never been practiced. It's an
Now
idea.
let me respond to that, please. Let me respond to that, please. That is exactly what I was saying. It is not black people. It is not blacks. All across the world, white supremacy has convinced every country on every continent in this entire globe that black people are the problem. Every single, so that's why when other people come here, they don't want to be linked to black because they've been told. You go to Japan,
how was they able
want
to
be
do
white
that?
so bad. They want to be white so bad in
Hold
Japan.
on, brother.
You go to Thailand, they
We
want to be
get
white
that. We
so
know
bad.
that, brother. Now,
Yes,
how did they?
because they've been because whites. You got to let me
How
finish
did
my
they
point. I'm
accomplish?
almost done. Let me finish my point. I'm almost there. Almost there. They white supremacy. All right. How did they accomplish that? Because the motherfuckers held everybody else down and they put the images of themselves up. They used it historically. They were like, "Hey, look, this Jesus. Who does he look like?"
Right.
Hey, look, we're the Jews. What do we? But we really what? Whenever there's problems, what do Jews become? They become white all of a sudden. They created the white race and said white was better. Why do you think rednecks think they better than black people?
All right. Now
They
that goes
They
back
not.
to media and having control over your people's cultural norms through promotion.
And we
right?
don't have any.
So it wasn't guns that actually spread the images and the propaganda, right? So that part of the war, yeah, they won. But after that, the war turned into a psychological war. So that's what I'm saying about black nationalism.
But they won that war too.
You gotta have, well, they ain't won nothing yet because the war is still going on.
I'm gonna tell you this,
for those who've given up. Some people who don't want their own nations, yeah, they've defeated those people. But the people who still have the will and the power to one day see themselves governing themselves, that war still continues. And that's why media is so important. And that's why Stimia in the image of Whoopi Goldberg is so important.
All right, let me get this off. I'm gonna try to make it quick. That's why everyone that knows me, they say if I won one of those big lotteries, the first thing I would do is the spook who sat by the door. I don't know how many of you have seen it. If you've not seen it, you need to. That's what I would do. Has anyone ever seen it? Anyone here? That's crazy. Especially if
everyone knows about the spook who sat by the door.
Okay, y'all are breaking my heart
about that's black culture. Go ahead.
Kill yourself. Moving along.
That's in black culture. Yeah.
Stop it. No, that's in black movie media.
Especially amongst the conscious black culture.
Good.
That's a common saying is the spook who sat. See, that's what I'm saying. That's black culture. If I was the same thing you said, if I go to Russia and say, who's the spook who sat by the door,
this is what I'm saying.
They wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about in terms of how that refers to black people. But go ahead.
So the next time I say I got 2 minutes and they want to jump in, I don't want to hear nobody say I ain't got no. I ran out of the 400. All right. Every time I talk, somebody jump in. Okay. So like I was saying, there is no unifying. There's no the closest thing to a unifying factor in Black America is hip hop. That is the closest thing, and that's not even unified. That's why you say motherfuckers give up hope and people quit. Yo, there is nothing that unifies them until you find something that makes a dude in Compton feel like some dude in Maine, a black dude in Maine feel the same. It's never gonna come together. There's always gonna be sellouts. There's always gonna be people who go, oh well, I don't trust it. There's always gonna be people who say, well, I saw them try to do this before. They're gonna fuck it up somehow. There's always gonna be a person. What's that phrase? Get your hand out of my pocket. There's always gonna be someone that does that, and it's always gonna crumble because the white people have the media. The white people have the minds. The white people have the black women's womb now
You
because they
sound
got their
different.
pockets.
And it's always so. No, it ain't always gonna be that. If that's the case, just pack it up, bro. You know what I'm saying, and ship
Nigga,
out.
I can't wait for this world to be destroyed.
But part of the reason why you perceive it like that is because people always talking like that. Like, yeah, what unifies us again in California and get shot down, and the nigga in the back streets of Mississippi get shot down in the streets. That unifies us is the struggle. That's the only unity we need. We have a common enemy. That's enough.
Who are the main people saying they can't stand these Black Lives Matters? And it's black Republicans, bro. Am I wrong? Did I just watch what's that idiot running back Herschel Walker stand up in front of all these grown ass people talking about I'm so sick of these. They're mad at the police when it's really their fault for getting shot.
Yeah, them dudes, them are the same dudes who was tracking people during the goddamn Indian Wars. So what? There's sellouts in every race.
Yes, I agree. And what I'm telling you is they'll always have a sellout with power. And a sellout with power will always drag a large chunk away.
So that don't mean we can become so smart and so strong that we overcome even the sellouts.
And I'm telling you, I love your passion. It ain't gonna happen. I love you.
All
and
right,
check this out.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Call it what you will. If you move, I'm gonna move with it. That's the kind of nigga I am. If I see it moving in that direction,
but nigga, you can't move with me with the attitude that it ain't gonna happen.
Yo,
you already corrupting the energy of losing. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm not gonna walk in the middle of this shit and say we're gonna lose.
You just said it.
Yeah, because we're having a discussion, nigga.
It's the same thing. It's your attitude.
If we're at a rally,
you don't even
I'm
know
not gonna say. If we're at a
you
rally, I'm not gonna say how would a Sandra Bland, but she already dead.
Those black Republicans came to the same conclusion as you, and that's why they're talking like they're talking.
No, sir. They came to the conclusion that they ain't worth shit, and they rather be on the side of the winners. I'll never do that.
Exactly. You just said we're never gonna win because of people like that. So what are you saying? You're not saying anything different, bro.
I never said I was switching sides. Don't play me like that.
I'll ride as well if you believe we ain't never gonna win.
That's your belief. That's your belief.
Well, nigga, we in the championship game. We in the locker room, and you talking about, nigga, there's no way we're defeating the Golden State Warriors with fucking Kevin Durant playing with them. Nigga, get the fuck out the locker room.
No, sir. You think there's a chance? We ain't even in the league. You think we in a championship game? Nigga, we barely on the court. Fuck is you talking
about? How we gonna get to the championship game with a nigga telling us we can't?
Nigga, if me telling you can't make it to the game makes you not make it to the game,
no, I'm just telling you that if you can't be saying that and wearing the same jersey.
Nigga, I'll put my jersey on. How about that? Make you feel better. You can be militaristic black. I'll be sensible black. And we march in the same direction. Don't look me in the face. I won't look at you. Just keep marching, nigga.
You have a lot of potential, brother. You just come to training on the dark side, man. Come to the dark. Come to the Lex Vortex show. Go check out Investing Out the Blue, and come build with us. We'll get you right, bro. We'll get your mind right.
I love investing. I'm on that. I just sold my fucking Doge. Well, never mind. We'll talk about that another time.
Nigga, we these motherfuckers are easy to beat. Easy. That's all it is unity. And yeah,
and that's what we don't have.
Is it a challenge? Yes. But it will happen, and it's starting to happen, and the consciousness is spreading. And so we are going to win. There's no question about that.
No homo. I love you for believing that.
It's a fact.
I love you for thinking that.
Nigga, that like everybody, like, this is what I'm saying. A lot of people get caught up in like this, like they invincible right now. Nigga, Rome stood before and it lost.
Yes,
all
but
great.
When Rome
This empire is only 500 years old, bro. Like
that's that's what fucks up history. Rome didn't fall. Western Rome fell. Eastern Rome went on under another name and kept it moving.
Well, where's Rome today?
Rome is chilling in its own country.
Right. Is it the empire it was?
Of course it's not. Nothing is.
All right.
No empire will stay the same. No empire will stay the same. But white supremacy will always be. That's why. That's what my problem is. It's the truth,
bro.
Wow. And y'all see why we need the dark side. And this is what's dangerous about other people's rhetoric, man. is
White supremacy will
got
always
brothers
be.
like this going crazy. Talking
I'm
about
not
white
crazy.
supremacy will always be. Now, if
My
I
G,
ain't heard some
was white supremacy?
self-defeated ass coon shit
Quick question.
in my
Quick
life,
question.
and
I
I know
know
you don't
I'ma
like
sell
the
out.
word
Y'all niggas
coon,
hate
but
me
I
now.
gotta
Cool.
call it out. That's the coon shit I be talking about.
Now I'm a coon. All right, I'm a coon. I'm all that. Cool.
There's no other way to put that. A nigga tell me white supremacy will always
I would like
be.
to ask. I would like to ask everyone here a question. Cool. I'm a coon. I'll be all that. Trust me. You ain't hurting no feelings over here. I ain't never been a coon, but it is what it is. I ain't no fucking Sambo. But here we go. White supremacy's been here my entire life. It's been here my mom's entire life. Been here my grandmother's entire life. Been here all of y'all grandma's entire life. All of your great-grandparents' entire life. Everybody that has been in America that is black, it has been there that entire time. You want to go back to Africa? The entire time we were in Africa, well, not the entire, but the majority of the time we were in Africa, fucking white supremacy was doing this shit other places until it got to Africa. White supremacy ain't going nowhere. It is fucking entrenched. It is entrenched
you don't get
in everything.
no white supremacy.
White supremacy is entrenched in black people. It's entrenched in white people. It's entrenched in Asians. It's entrenched in everybody.
And
Native
so
Americans.
Persians, this dude,
period.
bro, you need to study, bro.
I've studied more than you know.
No, you haven't. So
how you gonna tell me what the fuck I did?
When the Persians were ruling, Persian supremacy was being promoted.
Nigga,
when
Persians
the Greeks were ruling,
Persians consider themselves white. You think I know about Darius and them niggas?
No,
I know about them niggas. You think I know about Cyrus and them niggas?
Right,
what the fuck
you just said there wasn't no concept of white man.
That's what I mean.
Yes,
bro,
I said now they consider themselves white because white supremacy won.
The Romans didn't even consider themselves white.
Yes, but do they now? Yes.
See what I'm saying now? Bro,
because white supremacy won.
You need to stop, bro.
Everybody that was ever in charge or ever running the shit,
and
they
this is
consider
remember when I be telling y'all that anybody can just like this.
Yes,
brother,
I'm a coon. I'm gonna get a whole hat and a mammy, whatever the fuck.
You just did a 3-card Monty, Mike. You just did a 3-card Monty just now.
My nigga, can any of you tell me I'm wrong? Show me I'm wrong, please.
I just showed you
rebellion.
You believe anything that ain't true is wrong. Any nigga on the top level, you top 3 niggas. Anything that I've said, please show me how it's incorrect.
You said white.
Bro, you brought up Baker's Rebellion.
Not you, Lex.
We
I know you believe what you believe. I'm a coon. Cool.
No, you
niggas on the top 3 level. Yes, nigga, I'm a coon. I'm a sellout. I'm all of that. I get it. I'm a sellout. I'm a coon. I get it. I get it. I'm a cool. I probably got a white wife too, right? I got a white wife too. I'm a loving white people.
You brought up Baker's Rebellion, bro. You know where white supremacy come from, bro. So why would you say that?
No, that's where the terms came from.
But
white supremacy
what was the point of the classification, though, Mike?
The point of the classification was to ensure that poor white people joined the team. Because
they differentiated themselves? Is that not supremacy over another group?
When they differentiated themselves, they did not see themselves as white. They saw themselves as poor. But when they gave them a distinction, they now saw themselves as better than us. That's where the distinction
is. That not supremacy over another group?
Say it again.
Is that not supremacy over another group?
Because of that, it will always be. There will be no end. Like
because they have
made them motherfucking God.
See, the reason I can't discuss with you, you get emotional and then you just talk. The
emotional, bro. That's the most.
The niggas on the top level, they actually listen. They listen and then they come back with actual
white
questions.
supremacy will always be.
You don't listen.
What did I miss, brother? What did I miss?
You missed the part where you show. You missed the part where you showed me where white supremacy wasn't. Show me that part in history. I would love to hear it. I'm waiting.
White supremacy is only a couple of 100 years old, bro.
And that's where I disagree with you. I think, and this is me personally, white supremacy wasn't called white supremacy.
Enacted.
Nigga, why can't I fucking get my point out?
Because you don't got no information. I'm talking about being enacted on the world.
Every time you say I don't know what I'm talking about, I say something that makes sense, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Just because you believe what you believe don't mean shit.
No, it's not belief.
Belief, that's exactly what it is. You believe. So, I'm telling you history.
Where was white
historical
facts? Brother, where was white supremacy?
Facts. Historical facts.
All right, brother, I'm gonna ask you an historical fact while you screaming and yelling.
No, you're not. You're gonna ask the question.
Where was white supremacy?
And you're gonna cut me off.
No,
What
where
do you
was
guys
white?
want to answer?
All right, brother.
What y'all had a question? Because this nigga all he want to do is call me a coon.
Where was
Anybody
white?
else that don't think I'm a coon got a question?
Where
Anybody
was
else
white?
don't think I'm a coon? I'm
Come
a coon,
on,
bro.
bro.
I can't
You're being
understand.
childish now. Calm down, bro.
I am being a little childish. You're
All
right.
right, where
But
was
you get
white
on my nerve.
supremacy in 700 AD?
It was called Christianity.
It was called Christian. And what position was it in?
You got to be more specific.
In 700 AD,
I heard
where
that
was
part.
the effects of white supremacy?
In 700 AD. Okay, give me a second. Let me think of 700 AD.
Yeah.
It was in Mesopotamia.
This was during the Islamic.
Nigga, let me answer the fucking question.
I was trying to help you out because you were saying.
I don't want your help. I'm a coon. Let me be. Let me in my coonest way. Let me stay in my coonest way. I don't need your Negro help, Negro. I'm trying to tap dance. Shut your ass up.
Yeah, I know.
I know too.
Job.
And I learned from you, raccoon face ass nigga. But anyway, so like I was saying, 700 AD.
Google it. It's during the Islamic Empire, sir.
And here's the problem. Is that not that's the Abrahamic religion, right?
Bruh, where was white supremacy in 700 AD?
That's the Abrahamic religion, right? White supremacy destroyed the strongholds of the Muslims. That's what it was doing back then.
No,
it was solidifying itself.
It wasn't.
Let me answer.
No, it wasn't. Bro, you got it wrong.
Oh my Lord, can I
in
speak?
700
Let me be wrong
that's
then.
when the Muslim
Let
forces,
me be wrong then.
That's when the Muslim
Let me be wrong.
forces
I can't be wrong
moved
if I ain't saying nothing.
Bro,
I can't be wrong if I ain't saying
nothing. Muslim forces moved into Europe and conquered Christians.
So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all good? Y'all
Yeah, you dead, bro. You talking to the grand
nigga don't let nobody finish any
bro.
points.
You
He don't let
dead.
nobody finish any points. How I'm gonna be wrong
You
when I ain't say
started off
nothing?
talking about.
How can I be wrong when I ain't say nothing? This nigga, I'm starting to think you the coon. I'm starting to think you the coon.
Christian forces.
Coons love to stop education.
Bro.
Coons love to stop other people.
This is why
that's what coons do.
Bro, you said Christian forces.
Shut up, Sambo. I can't hear you, Sambo. You speak another language.
Exactly.
What are you talking about, Sambo?
Gotta do because you dead.
What are you talking about, Sambo? I can't understand.
You dead.
Yes, I'm being childish because you're being an asshole. And the only thing that beats asshole is childish. You're being an asshole. You're being an asshole.
700 AD.
You're being an asshole.
I asked you about 700
Other people
AD.
get to speak too. Other people get to speak too. That's how communication works. Other people get to speak. Not just I say two words.
Give him 2 minutes. Okay, say Mike. Okay, he asked you. Ask him the question. Lex, give him a minute to answer the question. 2 minutes.
I don't want him to ask me nothing, man. Y'all, you did it 3 times already,
trying
sir.
to get out of
you did
it,
it 3 times already,
bag,
and he'll do the exact same thing again. He did it 3 times in a row. I said this 3 times. Did I not? Did I not say 3 times? He gonna keep cutting me off? And he did it every time. Y'all don't say nothing, so I'm defending my motherfucking self. I'm a coon, and I say fuck him. How about that?
Well, that's fine with me, brother. Hey,
I agree.
I never have a problem with anyone acknowledging the truth. You're a coon and you say fuck me. We in agreement.
Yes. And you're a Sambo, and you're a Sambo, and we related. How about
the Christians,
that?
White
you're a
Christians,
Sambo, and we're related.
Was enslaved
to
black Muslims.
You're a Sambo, and we're related.
So you didn't even know what 700.
We're related.
And that's what I'm saying. Your pride got in the way.
Sambo.
Didn't even know that part of history.
Sambo.
Listen, Mike, either you can take 2 minutes to respond or let him have his 2 minutes. You want your 2 minutes to respond?
You never let me get my 2 minutes. You always
giving it to you now, brother. I'm giving it to you now.
You said that 3 times before.
Then go ahead and go, man. Stop having a hissy fit because he bodying your ass, nigga, and go.
First of all, he ain't bodying.
Shut your crybaby ass up and go on and take your 2 minutes, man.
Man, eat several bags of asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You want your 2 minutes or what?
Man, fuck your 2 minutes.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
He know he's done, y'all. But anyway,
I ain't never been done.
Now he don't want
you
2
lame
minutes,
as fuck.
but he still ain't
All
gonna
y'all do is cry. You don't let nobody
bring 5 more people for
Niggas
Paul
lame as
Bells
fuck.
and come get your boy.
All you do is cry.
Bring 5 more people with you for Paul Bells and
because
come
you
get your
believe
boy.
that nigga's right, I'm supposed to be.
No, we giving you. No, Mike. What you're doing is we do this, bro. We recognize dancing. I'm giving you an opportunity for 2 minutes. You're doing your cry. See, like what you're doing now. We recognize diversion. You can holler about the problem, or you can take the 2 minutes and address the fucking issue. I'm going to mute Lex. You want your 2 minutes, or you want to divert?
Sir, can I ask you a question before we get to the 2 minute talk? Did you
I'm listening.
Sir, you don't get, no, you say you're listening, but you're not. Because you said the same bullshit 3 times before, and you've let him unmute and cut me off in the middle of my talk. You've done it. So why should I have belief that you're gonna let me get my 2 minutes off? How many? What's the definition of insanity? What the fuck you asking me to do?
Bro, I've been giving you 2 minutes. If you time yourself, you would see I give you over. You ain't even timing your fucking self. You crying and trying to ice your fucking ass, bro. You getting ass tore.
Now I'm
instead
gay.
of you taking the time, to address it, you beating around the bush, Mike. You want the 2 minutes or not?
Yeah, I'm crying and I'm gay. I'll be all that.
I didn't say you was gay, brother.
Hey, yo,
Yanga,
just let me go, man.
I'm icing my asshole.
So,
what the fuck
just
that
let
mean?
me go real quick because I gotta go soon. The reason why I brought up he didn't know what 700 AD was. That's why he started talking about Christians. 700 AD is when black Muslims actually conquered Christianity. So how is it that white supremacy will always be? And white supremacy was under... Yo, bro, I'm not talking to you. And white supremacy... It wasn't no white supremacy. White people were enslaved for 700 years under black Muslim African... the Afro-Arab Confederation under Islam. For 700 years, bro, Europe was under the foot of black and Middle Eastern people. So to say it will always be, and the only reason why that is the only reason why they was able to escape it is when the black Muslims lost control of Grenada in 1492, which happens to be the same year that Columbus sailed the ocean blue. So the devil was set free in 1492, nigga, when the last battle of Grenada was lost. And then even then, white supremacy don't come into play until you get into scientific racism and all that in the 1700s. You see what I'm saying? Where they start bringing that scientific racism and, sub-Saharan Africa and, the curse of Ham and all of that shit.
Were the Muslims in control of Spain? Were the Muslims in control of Portugal? Were the Muslims in control of Gaul? Were the Muslims in control of all those countries? They were not. The reason they could send Columbus was because they were their own kingdoms, which means white supremacy was fine and dandy.
They wasn't going off white supremacy at this time.
Yes,
nigga,
I agree with that. I'm not disagreeing. What I said was, if you were fucking listening, what I said was they were not called white. They were not called white, but the supremacy was still there. They're just called white now. They're called white now. That's what I fucking said. But you don't listen. You running your mouth and he worrying about my asshole needing ice.
So how is it that white supremacy will always be?
Because it'll multiply. It'll call itself something different. It'll do whatever it needs to do because they will never allow themselves to not be in power because they're evil fucking demons. They'll never stop.
So demons are more powerful. Evil demons are more powerful than good angels.
My nigga, are we on earth or are we in heaven?
I didn't ask you that. You used the term evil demon.
You asked me a question. You said, do powerful demons, can they be powerful angels? I'm telling you, do you believe in the Bible?
Bruh.
It's a yes or no question.
No.
I'm trying to answer your question. Do you believe in the Bible?
No.
You don't. So why the fuck you asking me about angels and demons?
Because you use the term evil demon, you idiot.
Son, you got this.
Nigga, you don't believe in them, so what the fuck? How can I explain it to you? You don't believe in them. How can I explain it to you?
So I'm asking, bro, just answer the question. Are evil demons more powerful than good angels?
Nigga, some demons are more powerful than angels, yes.
Okay, all right.
So, son, you got this. Hold on for a son. You got this for a minute? I'm going to jump off for a hot second.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, Trevor, because you know you tripping talking about I'm so emotional. Get your mans. You ain't saying nothing when your man's being emotional up here.
Yeah,
Get your mans.
I'm not
emotional.
Hey, don't feel bad, brother.
Nigga. I can't scream as good as because COVID fucked my lungs up.
You know how many people fell victim to the vortex? Like, bro, this is
nigga. I didn't fall victim to shit.
You got a lot of
fall victim to shit you do. You picked the arbitrary date in history. You picked the arbitrary
Come
date
to
in
the dark
history
side,
that you
and
knew
I will
about to
complete
try
your
to pick
training.
and choose.
The
That's all the
force
fuck
is in
you
you.
did.
The
You picked
force is
you
in
picked the
you. It just needs to
arbitrary
be
date
developed,
in history.
brother.
Hey, do you know what happened in? Do you know what happened in 1937
Use your
AD?
feelings,
Shut the
Luke.
fuck up, nigga. Fuck out of here.
No
You picked the
try,
arbitrary
do.
date that you
No
knew. You
try,
probably wrote a
only
paper
do.
on it in middle school. Lame ass
That's what
nigga.
Yoda
Fuck out
told.
of here.
That's what Yoda told.
Fuck
No
out of here.
try, do.
Fuck out of here.
Okay? So
My
we
tribe is
deal with the
wonderful. My
mind
tribe is
power.
wonderful.
So one thing you got to
My
realize
tribe
about
is
the mind,
wonderful.
brother,
And we
if you
living
say
out here.
something,
We
you don't
live
even
it.
know the power of your words.
We
If,
living
when
out
you
here.
say stuff like white supremacy will
Live it.
always be, you don't know the power of
Call
your
it what you
words.
want.
So you
Call it
become a
what you want.
coon by default, not knowing the
And you a
power of the
Sambo.
mind.
I'm a
Brother,
coon and
I'm
you a
just not
Sambo.
an
We ride
insult.
together.
Listen, just
We
listen
ride
what I'm
together.
saying to you,
Nigga,
brother.
fuck you. I
Calm
ain't gotta listen
down.
to you. You disrespect. You calling me a coon? Fuck out of
Nigga,
here,
I
Sambo.
call everybody coons.
Sambo.
It's all right.
Good. So if
We got
everybody
a
else
coon
accept it, that's on
problem.
them. That's
And
on
nigga,
them.
I'm trying to
If
bring
they
the, I'm
accept it, they
trying
can
to
do.
beat the
You a
coon up
Sambo,
out of you,
nigga.
and you won't let me.
Sambo, nigga.
Let me snatch that demon up
Sambo.
out of you, brother.
Sambo. Sambo. Nah, nigga, me and my
I'm
demon
trying
gonna
to
chill.
snatch that coon
I got
demon up out
my
you.
demon
And you
only on the
fighting.
shoulder and the angel
You're
on the other
foaming
side.
at
They
the
gonna live.
mouth. You're
They
screaming
chilling.
for King.
They
No,
chilling.
why have you tortured
Don't
me
worry.
before the time? Bruh,
I got
just
Constantine's
let me
phone number. We
perform
good
this
over here.
exorcism, man.
I got Constantine's phone number. We good over here.
Your head
I'm good.
spinning around
We
and
got
shit.
We
You
got
spitting
my
out
mind
green
spinning.
shit. Just let
Nigga,
the
you over there
demon
fucking
go,
yourself to
brother.
crosses, nigga? You over there
Just
messing
let the
yourself to
demon.
crosses? Nasty ass nigga. Stop putting them crosses in you, nigga. You nasty ass. What
Yo,
is wrong
brother,
with you?
just let that coon demon go, brother. Just let it
Nigga,
go.
I ain't never been a coon a day in my life. I don't even know how to do it. But you believe what you want. I'm happy for
Hey,
you,
yo,
Sambo.
man. Sometimes I gotta snatch it out of Blackson.
You believe what you believe, Sambo.
It's all
You
right,
and
bro.
you and your little Sambo homeboys up in there, up at the top, y'all believe what you want.
Hey, bro, that coon
All of
demon
you
is the
Sambo
most subtle
niggas.
beast of the
All
field.
of you Sambo
It's the
niggas.
most subtle beast of the field, brother.
Sambo ass
That
niggas.
coon spirit
Y'all the reason
is
Uncle Tom dead,
deceptive.
because y'all niggas think Uncle Tom wasn't the hero. Y'all niggas
Sometimes
is
we don't
coons.
even know when we
Y'all
got the
niggas is
coon
coons.
spirit. It's the most
Sambo
subtle
bitch ass niggas. Y'all
beast
niggas
of
is
all the
coons.
field.
Welcome to the arena,
Coons,
Mike.
nigga. Nigga,
Welcome
you
to the
smell
arena,
like
Mike.
a coon, nigga.
Welcome
You
to the
smell
arena,
like a
Mike.
trash panda, nigga.
Hey,
You smell
yo,
like
this
a coon.
nigga spinning
You
around on the
probably got
floor.
trash under your nails. Go clean your nails, nigga.
The coon will not
Go
come
clean
out
your
of me.
nails,
No.
biatch. You smell like a coon. You smell like a coon that hate black women, nigga. You smell like a coon that hate black women. Go do it. Go do it.
Oh, man. Bro.
Probably got a picture of a lynched black woman in your pocket, nigga. It make you feel good.
Let
Coon
the
ass
gay
nigga.
begin.
Coon ass
They
nigga.
gonna start talking like my family member, like Tommy. Why did you let me die, Lex? Why did you remember Exorcist and shit, bro? Come on, man, just let it go, bro.
If that made you feel good to say, I'm glad you got it off. I didn't get the
Yo.
reference. Do better. Do
Hey,
better.
man, nah, peace to you, bro. I know you're not a
Thank you,
coon.
man. Be safe.
You're not
Get
a
the best
coon.
thing to get out of this world.
You possess. There's a coon influence on you. That's what I mean.
There is no coon. There is no coon influence on me at all.
There's a principality, a demonic coon spirit hovering over your crown chakra, my brother. And I'm just trying
You know
to
what?
make sure I'm
That
trying
is
to protect
hilarious.
my brother.
That is
I'm
hilarious, but
protecting
it's
my
not true.
brother. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
hilarious, but
White
it's false.
supremacy, brother, will end.
Falsification.
It must end. And no matter how much you preach it,
Nigga,
bro,
you've never heard me
we gonna
preach it.
stop
Fuck out
You
of here. Don't do
preaching
that.
white.
Don't
You
do that.
sound like a minister
do
of
that.
white supremacy talking
Don't
about
do
it's
that.
it's
Don't
never
do that.
going in.
Don't
White
do that.
power. It's never going in. What are you talking about, bro? Like,
Stupid, right? You
it's
stupid
never
right now.
going in, niggers. I'm telling
That's like
you to
saying.
the end of
That's like.
time.
That's like if
till
I said
Jesus
women are always
come
going to be
back,
emotional.
White
Women are always going to be
supremacy
emotional, and
is
you're
the
like, no,
way
they're
of
not. They're going to learn
Jesus
to be logical,
Christ.
nigga. They're always going to be emotional. You don't make no sense. And I'm glad you got
Jesus
your little
Christ and
background tap
white
dancing.
supremacy
I'm glad
shall
you got your
rule
little.
forever.
Who's that? Hold on. Who that giggling with their little pom poms?
That's me,
You got your little hoe in the
man.
background with the
Hey,
pom poms.
welcome to the arena.
Get
Welcome
your
to
little
the
pom
arena,
poms
Mike.
up, bitch. I can't hear them. Click your heels together, bitch. I can't hear your heels clicking. Put your little pom poms and your heels together.
No, but brother, that's
Do a
what
little
you're
heel
saying,
stand.
though. That's
Do a
what
little
you're
heel stand
saying,
for your
bro.
girl. Celebrate your gift.
White
Yay!
supremacy supremacy is eternal.
Power.
You
Get your hands
niggers,
together and take
white
the combo.
supremacy is eternal. It's
You probably
forever.
got a Vortex uniform on. You probably got a Vortex uniform on, lame ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
With
bro,
your
just
lame ass
correct that,
pom-pom.
bro. Just correct
Fuck
that.
out of here.
Welcome to the
With your
Union,
little cool attitudes. Fuck out of here.
Welcome to the arena, Mike. Welcome to the arena.
Thank you.
Welcome
I
to
appreciate
the
it, man.
arena,
Thank you very
bro.
much.
And don't ever come over here talking about white supremacy shall be forever, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
Nigga, hey, I would love to be
Yo,
shown
this
a
nigga's a
time.
minister of
I
white
asked you a
supremacy and
question,
don't know
and you
it.
still haven't answered it. I asked you a question, you still can't answer it.
Bro, you might as
Tell
well
me a
say
time.
that's what niggas say
Tell
about
me a
heaven and
time
shit.
when white
You know how
supremacy wasn't
Israelites be
doing
the
its thing.
kingdom will last
Tell
forever.
me a
This nigga's
time.
like, no, white supremacy will last
Tell me a
forever.
time.
God damn, bro.
White
Like,
supremacy has always been. Tell me a time.
oh
Just
my
because it wasn't called white supremacy doesn't mean it didn't exist.
White
Racism
supremacy
has
is the
always
first.
existed.
Hold on. Let me help you. White supremacy is the
I don't
first,
need your
the
help.
last,
I'm good.
the
I'm good.
beginning and the ending, the same today, yesterday, and tomorrow, nigga. Seriously, bro?
Hold up. We got to wait for your pom-pom dance to the laugh.
Nigger. White
Oh, he didn't laugh.
supremacy was in the beginning of time. It's going to be
That must
here
not
at
have
the
worked.
end of
That must not
time.
have worked. Call me a coon. He'll laugh
Come
at that one. Call me
on,
a coon
bro.
again. Call me a coon. He'll laugh again. Call me a coon.
Nah, bro. I ain't
No,
gonna
I'm
call you
impartial, Mike. No. I'm having a good time, man. No,
on the real though, man. I don't really mean no
Mike,
offense, bro. It's
Mike,
just
Mike.
my political
Bro,
view.
if you
Mike,
calling
real
me a
talk.
coon hurt my feelings, I wouldn't be a man.
Peace to you, Mike. Come to the dark side, complete your training, brother. Come check me out in the Lex Void. We're gonna get you records. Like I said, the force is with you. You just gotta complete your training, youngling. You know what I mean?
And please, I would
We're gonna hook you
love
up
the
with
next
the
time we
Sith
speak.
Lord, get you hanging out with Blue. We're gonna get Harley to introduce you to some EFA. We're gonna blacken your ass up, my nigga. Power
I
to the
would love
dark
the next time we speak, you
Love.
actually have an answer to my question. I would love it. Damn, did everybody bail on me?
No, I'm
I
still
ran
here.
everybody out.
No, I'm still here. I mean, can you hear me, Mike? Yeah. Man, no,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, welcome to the arena, baby.
Thank you. I feel like I held my own.
Yeah, you did, brother. You did. Yeah. You passed. I would say you definitely passed. Now, I was just laughing because I'm having a good time, brother. But no, it's not nothing personal, man. Let's go back and forth,
Bro,
bro.
if I let you laugh at me hurt my feelings, I wouldn't even deserve to be in here, bro. We good.
Oh, yeah. We good.
What happened to everybody, man? I had a call, bro. I had to take, man. My bad.
Oh, you missed it.
Felix was trying to recruit Mike. Yeah, he trying to recruit Mike.
I don't know why he want a coon in his group.
Hey, man. I mean, hey, good discussion, man. Like I said, you know, I mean, that's just what we do, bro. We do sparring over here. Like, ain't no ill will. At the end of the day, we all under the same thumb. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So it is.
It
is what it is.
Since you both are here, I would like to take. Could I actually have 2 minutes where I'm not destroyed? Where I can actually explain myself?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Get a drink real quick because I'm sick. You get a drink. Feel like I've been battle rapping.
Right.
All right. Culture. Okay. Culture. It is something that is experienced by a group of people who have usually have the same demographic, usually have the same geography, but they have the same life experiences. Okay. And what I was trying to say is in America, Black Americans don't have the same experiences because they're so far separated. There's not a place where Black people are. There's not a place where you can say, well, this is where the Black people are. Black people are everywhere. There's Black people in Minnesota that don't believe anything that the Black people in Florida believe. There's Black people in California that don't believe anything that a Black person in Jersey believes. There's Black people in Montana that don't believe anything that Black people in Louisiana believes. It's not a culture. It's not a unifying thing. Now, I'm not saying that Black people haven't tried to get together and do some shit. I think Black Americans are the flyest motherfuckers ever in the history of humanity.
Okay.
I think what they have done to come out of, and I keep saying they, but I only say they because my lineage leans back to someone else. But I was born here. What we have done is amazing to come from where we came from. We came from a people. It's not like they went to Africa and took a tribe. They took different tribes of different people and different. Then they brought them here, and when they got together and they were cool on their plantation, they separated them again.
Okay, Mike.
And then they took their kids and they separated them again.
Mike, what you're doing right now? You're rushing, baby. So why don't we do this? Why don't you? I don't know what your work schedule look like. Why don't you send me your email address and I'll give you a slot on the arena? Because you're rushing right now. You got a lot of good information.
It's only good when people can listen.
Oh, but you're gonna have your own show. All you gotta do is be just committed.
I'm free for the next week, for the rest of the week, because I'm sick.
Okay, that's fine. Now,
Hey, tell you what, Black Son, just schedule a show for him, give him a time.
Okay.
And invite him up, and you got the reins, man.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
All right, that works for me.
We'll just schedule a show for you, and you can break it all down.
Hell yeah.
All right.
You ain't got to be. You can be as long winded as you want.
All right, check this out. You got a pen? I'll give my email right now.
Or you can just type what you say, which says private chat. Type it in there, and I've got I'll set it up for you, brother. Yeah, man. Because yeah. And man, shout out to the dark side. Yeah, those are yeah. Lex is he comes through. He drops in every once in a while, but yeah, you know. But nah, yeah, me laughing, man. I was just having a good time, man. And you know.
That's all right. I got an A.
Yeah, Lex go. Yeah, we've gone back and forth, me and him, Lex. So you know, it's all.
You listen to hip hop?
No, I mean, well, that's
back in the day, not now. Like,
back in the day, yeah. I'm 50 years old, so Mike. So yeah, back in the day, I did, yeah.
Okay, but you remember what 50 did when he was killing Ja, and then Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Fat Joe and Jadakiss came in to help him.
Yeah,
he tried to kill them too. That's all you got. You just got some shells. You got some shards, because you was helping my enemy. So I had to hit you too.
Oh, it's all good, man. You know, it's all good, man. Hey, you know, casualty of war, baby.
Yes, indeed.
It is what it is, brother. It is what it is.
Well, I'm gonna sleep good tonight, boy. My throat is killing me. Pause.
All right, man. Check the email, brother.
All right.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Check your email. Check your email. Let me know when you got it. Yeah, man. And Yami, man, he didn't even leave me his damn shit, bro. And Yami, if you're listening, man, you didn't leave your goddamn email, bro. Okay, what you say, Mike? You got it?
Yeah, I got the email. I saw something in the chat that had from Yami. It was a link.
Right. Oh yeah. I got that ready to go, but he left though. So I didn't know if he wanted me to do it now or Sunday. He says because we were doing this, he wanted to come back Sunday. So I'm cool with that, and I'll save the link. I got it saved. It's just a YouTube video, so I got it saved. So whenever he's ready. But you know how many damn took off. I was trying to get his information so he can damn do the presentation. But it's basically a Ballad of the Bullet speech by Malcolm X, you know. So yeah, I got that covered. Oh, you done pull out a musket over here, yo. What else?
Hey, no doubt, Black Son. Hey, good show, man. Like I said, this great. Another banger, man. Another banger.
Man. Absolutely, man. Yo, yeah.
I have. It been bangers all week. I don't even know what was tomorrow. Friday. I don't even know what day it is no more. God damn.
I know, man. I know. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So that's why, man. Like I said, I know you're sick this week, but even when you get well, when you go back to work, I still want you to goddamn do a show. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in.
Okay, cool. You ain't said nothing but the thing, brother. Shit. You ain't said nothing but the thing.
Just in case Dark Side show up, I'm gonna look up 700 AD. He just picked a year. Out of the entirety of history.
Oh, Lex is coming back for sure. Trust me, he's coming back.
Hey, Lex is always watching, man.
Oh yeah.
And if he ain't watching, he got the fillers out there. Shouts out to Kofi and Al Capone.
Yeah.
He got the fillers out there.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm gonna have to have beef with the fillers too.
Hey.
Oh man, my throat.
But good show though, Blackson, man. I'm about to lay it down. Peace to everybody in the chat. And hell, I don't know at this point, man. Shit, you don't know what to expect. I don't even know what to expect for tomorrow, man. Ain't no telling.
I don't either, man.
Ain't no telling, man.
Stay subscribed, y'all. Stay subscribed because you don't know when the show gonna pop up, man. But hey, every show we've been doing, our track records have been fire. Hey, Mike, did you accept that? It's saying it's still pending, man. What's going on?
Hold on.
King Kofi with the laughing emoji. Hey, you know it's all good. Hey, Kofi, you know you always. Hey, whenever you come on, we had great discussion, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to Yanga, man. Let's give my shout outs, man. Shout out to Yanga. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to goddamn Trevor, MD. Shout out to Dark Side, goddamn Blue, Lex. Shout out to goddamn Eric. Oh man, I just seen Eric. What's up, Eric? Man, shout out to Juju. Shout out to Free Spirit. Alcatone, what's up, man? Shout out to man. Shout out to everybody I missed, man. I know it's a lot of people in here. Got Democracy, man.
I seen Queen Akasha in the building a little bit.
Yep. Tina,
Hell, that boy, hey, man.
Yeah, man. Shit.
And the discussion be so fire, and it's a preamble for SVDL. Now, this is the type of conversation that I was talking about as it pertains to SVDL.
Absolutely.
This is the type of discussion that need to be happening to set up these debates.
Facts.
Not the bullshit.
Facts.
But actual conversation that's essential and focused on us as a people.
That's right.
That's all I ever asked for, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Facts, man.
All right, I think I'm in, gentlemen.
Hold on, let me refresh it and see. It looks like you're boom. You're in. Yep. Good, man. So yeah,
Yanga, you don't want this one-on-one. You don't want this one-on-one. I don't back down.
Again, man, Mike, welcome to the arena, man. You are an official.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you, brother. Shit, yeah.
Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah, with that, I'm gonna say peace, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I got to run in the store, then I'm going to sleep.
Oh, okay, no problem. I'm going to sleep too, man. I gotta get up early my dang self. All right, Mike.
All right.
3 hours. Ain't nobody be mad about that. I appreciate y'all for welcoming. Thank you once again. I'm gonna go take a shower to wash this coon off me.
Yeah, man. Shit, I gotta get some damn water, man. My damn throat, shit. Oh, God,
Who you telling? Yo, I used to watch and be like, why battle rappers always drinking water? I know that. Damn.
Wait, so the blicky, give my water.
You back.
It's
back.
so yeah.
Y'all put these things in your dodo to your mental. Real. Man. But hey, I appreciate you for having me. Thank you for the ad. Much love and all. And hey, if I ain't doing nothing tomorrow, I'm gonna jump in.
Hey, we'll just stay tuned, man. Like, hey, if you want to pop up a show your damn self, you do it, bro.
I definitely will. I'm gonna get some y'all ain't gonna play. I'm gonna get some research. I'm gonna have some stuff on the computer.
Okay. Hey, you ain't said nothing but thing, bro. You can
all right, I'm gonna stay in touch, man.
Yeah, okay, cool.
All right, you be safe. You have a great night. You heard?
Yeah, you too, brother.
All right, one.
All right, y'all. We gonna close it out, man. We about 3 hours in, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Again, and we're closing out, y'all. And we out. Stay tuned. We might have some. We're gonna have something pop up tomorrow for sure. So,
and I'm sorry, Juju. I cut you off. You ain't never get back on. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Juju. Yep. Shout out to Juju. All right, y'all. We out, y'all. Peace.
The Arena Odyssey.